It's the same way that all the victories and the desires and dreams you have, all the ambitions you hold, they are within your grasp, not because you've earned it, but because you are a child of a God who loves you. And you are a beneficiary of His grace. You are an heir to His kingdom. Udia dear. You have God, you have everything. Just let that sink in. Revel in the dadabiness of being a child of God. And on this terrific Tuesday, let that position you occupy in His kingdom, let it manifest. You're welcome to the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man. And today on the show, we continue our series, the Cancer Awareness Month. That's what we're doing throughout the month of October. And today we're putting on our detective hats because we're talking about how to investigate cancer. How do you even know whether you have cancer or not? How is it detected? That sneaky little thing, that devious little enemy, how do you spot it and stop it in its tracks? We've got an oncologist, a brilliant expert who will be joining us today on the show to tell us exactly how that works. And just as we did yesterday, make sure you share the link, right? Tell someone what we're doing. Share the link. Let somebody come watch this and let's save some lives. Now, I didn't play this song just because I love it. I also played it because it was a special request for a very special guy. Today happens to be George Quay's birthday. That Lilliputian legend. A man who needs a parachute to get off a bar stool. That vertically challenged genius. You could describe him as brief and to the point. And today he's a year older. It's a song he loves, so I thought, why not? Happy birthday, George. And good morning, Ghana.
Joy 99.7 FM.
Hashtag Stop Galamsey. Good morning and welcome to the news at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM here in Accra, on Love 99.5 in Kumasi, and all affiliates in Ghana's 16 regions. We're also live on myjoyonline.com, X Spaces, YouTube, and on Facebook. Coming up, lawyers for Ashanti Regional NPP chairman prepared to mount a strong defense as he appears before the High Court today over illegal mining charges. Also, CSOs pile pressure on President Mahama to deal with kingpins linked to illegal mining.
These people who he had called last year as the kingpins are the ones that we need to be dealing with. The house is burning. We really need to put out the fire as a matter of extreme urgency.
Also coming up, former Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame, formally cautioned by police and granted cell reconnaissance bail. We'll bring you details shortly in business.
Stock of non-performing loans increases marginally to hit almost 21 billion cedis for half year, a move that could affect push for lower interest rates. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, shuts down health centers over expired licenses.
So all the 3 branches are without license. You agree? Yes, sir. So you lock all of them up, please. Are there any impatiency? So what
turns out?
I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Stay for details. This morning, Ashanti Regional Chairman of the NPP, Bernard Entry Boisiako, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi, will appear before the High Court after being charged with 2 counts related to illegal mining offences. Now, Chairman Wontumi was detained for a week by Yoko following previous investigations by the police CID. Last Friday, the Attorney General hinted that criminal charges were complete when he warned Chairman Wontumi to report to the CID yesterday or face another arrest. A member of his legal team, Enoch Afuaka, spoke to Joy News.
Rakonta Mining as a company, as a separate legal entity was charged. Then Mr. Benetubosiaku was also charged. Then another person was also charged. So he's not the only person who has been charged in respect of the investigation that was being conducted by the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service. So let's await the formal filing of the charge sheet before the High Court tomorrow. They will speak to it.
Still on illegal mining, lead convener of the Media Coalition Against Illegal Mining, Dr. Kenneth Ashibe, has urged President John Mahama to act on allegations linking executives or kingpins to illegal mining. His call follows Attorney General Dr. Dominic Aine's disclosure that fresh petitions have complicated Yoko's probe into Vice Chairman Abanga Yakubu Al-Hassan and National Organizer Joseph Yamin of the NDC. Dr. Ashibe says that the President must show leadership by ensuring that the law applies equally to all regardless of political ties.
And it's important that the elephant in the room is the politically exposed persons who are involved in this. So we urge His Excellency the President that to be able to deal effectively with this, these people who he had called last year as the kingpins are the ones that we need to be dealing with.
Also speaking on illegal mining, coordinator of Eco-Conscious Citizens, Awula Sewa, on Newsnight, said President Mahama must take decisive action.
We've had a lot of dialogue under the old administration. Right now, what I would say is that the house is burning. We really need to put out the fire as a matter of extreme urgency. Civil society organizations have asked for a state of emergency. When will we be there? What are the indicators that will show that we are there? The situation, all we are saying is that if there are other measures, for heaven's sake, use those other measures. What have we been waiting for?
Meanwhile, Program Director of the Media Foundation for West Africa, for West Africa's Peace and Social Cohesion Program, Dr. Kojo Yankson, is not confident this administration can effectively fight the menace.
I am not confident, I must be honest with you, because my confidence level will be based on the trajectory of the solution on the table. Now, they are all repeating the same bureaucratic mechanism of solving illegal mining. We saw a new vehicle of Operation Vanguard. All those were set up, all those task forces have failed. So 9 months is not going to be the magic wand. We took away the big faces who are the politicians.
We stay a while longer on illegal mining. Now, Acting Chief Executive of the Ghana Railways Development Authority, Dr. Frederick Apo, is calling for the establishment of a dedicated sustainable task force to conduct routine inspections and protect the nation's railway infrastructure. His call follows disturbing reports of illegal mining activities tearing through the Nsuta rail corridor, leaving over 3 kilometers of the Takrady-Achem line severely damaged. He spoke on the polls.
The issue here is that these people can operate at any time. So, for example, if you go in maybe in the daytime, they will wait for you to go, and in the nighttime, they will come back. Personally, when I went there in May, we tried to transverse the line during the daytime, during the nighttime. They will run away when they see us. The moment we move our vehicles, they will come back. So the point here is that this requires a joint effort. A joint effort, it must be sustainable in the long term.
While commending the creation of 9 months, Dr. Apo insisted that theft and destruction of railway infrastructure must be treated as a national security threat.
So I welcome the NADMOS, formation of NADMOS as announced by His Excellency the President last week to address this issue. We need a sustainable, routine approach to address this issue. At the same time, I'll add, we need the support of the communities. For example, Temat in Pagadan, we had issues to do with theft, whereby we conducted a similar approach of community sensitization program, see it, say it, sort it with the community. And we had community people helping us guard against the railway, asset.
You heard the acting CEO of the Ghana Railway Development Authority, Frederick Apo. Meanwhile, 12 individuals are expected to appear before the Takwa Circuit Court today for allegedly causing damage to the section of the Takrady railway line at Achim in the Takwanswaye municipality. The former Attorney General Godfred Iyabuadame has been cautioned by the police and granted a cell reconnaissance bail, according to his lawyers. This comes on the back of hours of interrogation of Mr. Dame by the police CID, following a petition filed against him by the Director of Special Operations at the National Security Secretariat, Richard Jakba. Speaking to Joy News, legal representative of the former Attorney General, Frank Davis, said no charges have been preferred against his client.
She was cautioned after we had gone through the interrogation processes. We tried as much as possible to lend support and cooperation towards the investigators. Had to ask us and what we also had to say. At the end of the day, he was admitted to a self-recognizance bail. I don't know about any charges as at now.
Now, the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, has shut down health centres operating without valid licenses in parts of the Greater Accra region. The enforcement exercise, which forms part of a nationwide inspection, has exposed facilities using expired licenses dated as far back as 2015. Maxwell Akloboto has more on this report read to you.
When sickness strikes, not everyone has the luxury of choice, and even fewer think to ask if the facility they trust with their lives is actually licensed to operate. The Health Facilities Regulatory Agency, HEFRA, took that question into its own hands. The agency responsible for ensuring health facilities meet national standards hit the streets of Accra for a surprise. First up, Life Healthcare Center inside Accra Mall. The operators didn't see it coming. Patients were already receiving treatment when the team walked in.
So all the 3 branches are without license. You agree?
Yes, sir.
So you lock all of them up, please. Are there any impatiency?
So what?
Turns out, the facility had been operating with a license that expired in 2015. Management claimed they were in the process of renewing it.
That's 2015.
No, I'm saying that you came and give us a penalty.
But HEFRA wasn't convinced. Within minutes, the chains came out and the doors were locked. According to the Health Institutions and Facilities Act, no person shall operate a facility unless the facility is licensed under this act. Clearly, that wasn't the case. Next up, Medline Medical Laboratories at Ashalibotwe. Their license expired in July 2024. At Covenant Clinic Limited at Madina Social Welfare, the situation was worse. Peeling paint, leaking roof, and an open washroom right inside the ward. For Joy News, Maxwell Akloboto's report read to you.
And that's how we end this morning's bulletin here on Joe 99.7 FM. I am Amisi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. Absa. And what they boss my mindset be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open there.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a feel the gobe too small.
Go!
Joe Pana. Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommate's cry gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards we bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Hey, easy banking and no ane Absa. Instant loans and no ane Absa. Bank papa party and no ane Absa. FTK account and get more from Absa. Yes, join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
That's it.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is the perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
Activa Insurance, they are the Fufraba, the Activa Smart Covers. 3 innovative packages designed to give you better protection. The Lady Drive package offers free towing and covers all accidental injuries, including domestic accidents and more. The Enhanced Third Party covers your car against minor accidents such as dents, scratches, damage to side mirrors and windscreen. And the Personal Accident Plus cover goes beyond accidental injury or death to include funeral expenses or home improvement support in the event of permanent disability. Call Activa Insurance on toll-free number 0800 377 477 or WhatsApp on 025 737 0377. Activa Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
Ama, big news! Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Amma.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Did you like the name Star Oil?
Oh no.
Come
on. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Oh, Charlie.
4 years, eh? Do you think it's enough?
Well, I mean, it's debatable. There are some people who think he deserved more. Some people also think that there was no real case established against him. You know, so it depends on where you stand on this matter. Anyway.
All right. Today, listen. Yesterday we started off the Cancer Awareness Month with a bang. I mean, it was such a powerful introduction to this enemy that we're all rallying up to fight. Today we take it to the next level. Today we talk about how to detect the enemy. Right?
Wow.
How is cancer investigated?
Wow.
How do you check to see whether or not you have it? And that's an important conversation because it includes important safety tips for you and me, right? Things that you and I can do just to be sure that we're okay. Simple things.
Yeah, an important conversation to have, especially, these days when cancers have become very prevalent. Those days you used to think, oh, maybe when you grow old or something, but
I know, right?
Yeah. It's everywhere now, and I don't know. Lifestyle changes. What can you do to detect? We need to pay attention to.
There's an oncologist who's going to be on the show, and
Great.
they'll walk us through all the good stuff. All right. Okay. 6 a.m. news was brought to us by the kindness of Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. And Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. And of course, our friends who bring us the Joy Business Report, which is just about to happen, are Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank, and Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. All right. Today's trumpets.
Can we take a moment to celebrate George Quay?
Good choice. Very, very good choice. Yes,
incredible personality.
The birthday boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's doing a lot for theatre in this country. Just reviving the interest in theatre. And every time I've gone to watch his plays, I just leave very excited and very happy about it. So, and he's a great person. You remember his days as in Taxi Driver, the Taxi Driver series? Always gave us reason to laugh in our homes, and
even today, George is still that. He's about as big as a decimal point, but he's still a very dynamic guy. Like he's always.
I know he'll get to you.
Oh no, where? He's so busy, so active, fingers in lots of pies, and really putting creative arts on the map in a special way.
Well put.
Yeah.
And he's a friend of our show, so
yes. Well, happy birthday, George.
Happy birthday.
Yes, and these trumpets are definitely well deserved. So,
all right,
for the birthday boy, George Quay, trumpets.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up this morning, stock of non-performing loans increases marginally to hit almost 21 billion cedis for half year, a move that could affect push for lower interest rates in the country. Also coming up, Energy Minister John Jinahua pushes for regional support to help in reducing costs of power generation in Ghana and possible impact on utility tariffs. Plus, government targets massive development of tourism infrastructure to help improve on earnings from the sector. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwal. Thanks for being with us. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidua and KT Radio. Now, total stock of non-performing loans for the first half of this year increased marginally to hit fresh levels. New Bank of Ghana data showed that it reached almost 21 billion cedis at the end of June this year. We have details in the following report.
The revelation by the Bank of Ghana showed that more of the commercial banks were worried that the majority of the loans that were given out are not being paid back on time. The new stock of non-performing loans represents almost 50% year-on-year growth. So how are these loans distributed? Well, the data showed that the private sector accounted for 95% of the loans that the commercial banks were worried that are not being paid back on time in terms of the agreed schedule for payments by these companies out there. Firms in the commerce, finance, as well as agriculture, forestry and fisheries sector recorded an increase in their NPLs ratio. But for a lot of people, the development raises a lot of questions, especially about the fact that who should be blamed for this marginal spike. This is because most of these businesses say they took the loans to execute contracts on behalf of the government of Ghana. Therefore, if these debts are not settled, then they cannot move to honor the obligations to the commercial banks. Others are also worried about the impact of this development in reducing lending rates in the country for this year. This is because there has always been an element of the non-performing loans factored in the pricing of new loans.
In a related development, the total profit of commercial banks before tax ending June this year reached almost 11 billion cedis. This actually represents a marginal increase from the 8.1 billion cedis posted in the same period last year. According to the Bank of Ghana, the improved earnings were due to increasing interest income and other lines of business. The Bank of Ghana could be under renewed pressure to cut its policy rate by some significant margin in the coming months after inflation slowed to its lowest in 4 years for the month of September. Here's more.
The Bank of Ghana is expected to hold its next meeting in November this year to review the Monetary Policy Committee meeting. But even before that, some market players think the central bank should take some measures to reduce its key lending rate to commercial banks. This is due to a record reduction in inflation rate to single digit for the last month. Joy Business is also learning that the IMF is also not happy with the level of cut when it comes to policy rate, looking at how the inflation has dropped since the beginning of this year. All these developments could put some extra pressure on the Bank of Ghana. But the big question here is that how will the Monetary Policy Committee respond to all these concerns?
You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Let's turn to other news. Energy and Green Transition Minister John Jinapor is pushing for a sub-regional strategy to help reduce the cost of power in Ghana. The minister argues that setting regional benchmarks on efficient production and sharing surplus among members could help achieve this target. He believes this could also impact on the cost of utility tariffs going forward.
We must learn also from each other. That is one thing that I think African countries are not doing. We share power with Cote d'Ivoire. When we have excess, we export to Cote d'Ivoire. In times of our need, they also export to us. And through what we call our West African power pool, we are integrating the whole of West Africa so that we can share power. I think that one thing that I would advise our mission 300 should focus on is bringing us together, even if it's based on regional blocks. So that if you take West Africa, the ceiling. To say that for West Africa, we believe that by providing XYZ, power should not exceed, say, 4 cents. So when we compete amongst ourselves, we can leverage our individual strengths and achieve something very positive. But I'm very confident, based on what we've been able to do so far with the World Bank, that this project or program would give us the impetus to achieve the least and most efficient cost power.
Energy and Green Transition Minister John Jinapor. Government is targeting massive development of tourism infrastructure in the coming months. It's also working to give some facelift to current tourist sites in the regions. The move is part of efforts to improve on earnings from the sector. New data from the Statistical Service shows that tourists over the past year spent more than 15 billion cedis during their visits to the country. Gilbert Abeko agrees, Deputy Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Authority.
His Excellency President Mahama has released 22 million for the rehabilitation or renovation of our heritage sites, including the forts and castles. And he has also promised that he's also going to improve access or accessibility in terms of road to have an attraction nationwide. Then also experience innovation. He also mentioned about customer service, which is an issue. People have complained about poor customer service. So the Hospitality Tourism Catering Institute, in partnership with, is going to roll out what we call mobile kiosk training for service providers from hotels, restaurants, pubs, so that the experiences that our tourists get will be worth the value of the money that they spend.
You heard Gilbert Abeko agreed, Deputy Chief Executive of the Ghana Tourism Authority. The Ghana Chamber of Mines has revealed that firms in the country are the most taxed in the region. The chamber is worried that if steps are not taken to address this problem, it could affect fresh investments. Michael Akafia is president of the chamber. He spoke to Joy Business.
Even though, like, royalty is on production, the big difference between that and royalty is that that is not deductible for tax purposes. So what that means is that, you know, for royalty, if you pay it on your revenue, you account for it as part of your expenses in determining, say, corporate income tax, how much you pay. But for growth and sustainability levy, you don't account for that as an expense, so that you still incur, you know, corporate income tax as though you hadn't even paid the growth and sustainability levy. That is penalizing, you see. And that's where, and in fact, if you saw that this jumped from 1% to 3%, then that's a 200% jump. And the reason why we believe that that is not the most equitable way to do it is that if you look at the memorandum that accompanied the bill, the justification was gold price. But where gold price translates the most is in the bottom line, not in production.
You had Michael Akafia, who is president of the Ghana Chamber of Mines. Former Director General of the Cybersecurity Authority, Dr. Albert Enchiboisiako, is urging government not to relent in its efforts to combat cyber attacks. He says the increasing sophistication of digital threats demands continuous investment in cybersecurity systems and capacity building. Dr. Enchiboisiako was speaking at a data asset management summit in Accra.
Some years ago, it wasn't like this. I remember when we even started talking about setting up cybersecurity authority. It did appear as if we're duplicating, creating several agencies. But I think it's emerging. Ghana started quickly, and our colleagues in Ivory Coast and others have started following suit. It's always like that. But there's no doubt, if you do a survey in this room, that none of us will doubt the primacy of cybersecurity as we build a digital economy. We transform it. Economy, we develop an information-driven society, data-driven society, whether it's AI or whichever. You need cybersecurity to provide some sort of guarantee, not 100%, but at least some sort of assurance. But this new dimension of society we're developing has got certain pillars, and that's cybersecurity across all levels.
All right, former Director General of the Cybersecurity Authority, Dr. Albert Enchiboisiako there. Now we continue our countdown to the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair. We are just 16 days away. And Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited recently crowned Ghana's best residential developer, middle income luxurious, will showcase exclusive deals from October 23rd to October 26th at the Accra International Conference Center. Take a listen.
We are into construction. We also have real estate that we sell 3, 4, 5 bedroom detached houses. So yes, everybody watching us, this year we have different things in stock for everybody. We have different designs available, not only our designs, but you can also bring your own design for it to be customized for you.
What is the discount?
We are giving a 10% discount on all our prices, including other things. So yes, when you come around, then we talk more.
Okay, so just 16 days away, catch Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited at the EcoBank Journeys Habitat Fair for exclusive deals from October 23 to October 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. Next, Investor Eye. Ensure that the courier service companies you employ to do your deliveries are duly licensed by the Postal and Courier Regulatory Services Commission. Licensing of courier services and e-commerce platforms forms part of efforts to reduce fraud in that sector. Listen.
We are just continuing to educate the public that ensure that the person delivering your items is licensed with the commission, just so that when there are issues with your delivery, when you have complaints about how the items were handled, even when you have complaints about their pricing, we can intervene and see how the commission can help solve those matters. But once you are licensed, we don't have records of you. So once you allow an unlicensed operator to deliver your items, you mention the name when we go through our register. We don't have any such operator. But if the person is licensed or the entity is licensed with us, then we can trace.
Cosmas Ampenwo there, he's Executive Secretary of the Postal and Courier Regulatory Services Commission, bringing us Investor Eye. Before we go, I look at the markets. On the commodity market this morning, crude oil still dropping on the international market. It's going for $64 a barrel. Gold increased marginally to trade at $3,964 an ounce. Cocoa is going for $6,283 a ton after gaining over $93. On the currency market, the dollar going for 12 cedis 70 pesos. That's what major commercial banks are offering their clients. The British pound 17 cedis 16 pesos. The euro going for 14 cedis 92 pesos. The forex bureaus are quoting the dollar at 13 cedis 60 pesos. More news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Kwam. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues. Here's Kojo Yankson looking up at a song for inspiration this morning. Yes. This time, hope Aaron got the name right.
Well, the song itself
it wasn't me.
So the song is called I think it's called Is it Child of God? Yes, Child of God.
Oh,
right?
Great song.
Yeah. You know it?
I know it.
Uh-huh.
I hope it's a song I know.
Me too. So it's by Draylin Young.
Great.
Featuring Brian Pound.
I love
apparently. Yeah. It's the one you like, eh?
The one I love.
All right, okay. He says what?
He chose it.
This time around, Aaron is claiming responsibility. He was dodging the Dunelli. But this one here, he says he chose it. He has done well.
Child of God.
Oh, Child of God. Won't you play? Awesome, boo. Okay, let's try this one. Child of God, Draylin Young.
Come on, clap your hands right here. I was bound, couldn't find a solid ground. I was blind, couldn't see how you called me royalty. But in just 3 days you came and rescued me. Oh, by the power of your blood, I am loved and I am free. And whom the Son sets free is truly free, free indeed. Let's go. You have changed my name. I am not the same. Jesus, I am saved. I am a child of God. You have changed my heart. Took me from the dark, gave me a new start. I am a child. Let's go.
Child of God. Hello, Winston. Hello, Akoto Boateng.
Hi, Kojos.
Good morning.
Normality.
What are you?
Debbie.
On the year.
Debut.
And the other form. You know,
I might as well have.
There is an association of young people with back problems.
I think I qualify.
Omoda form.
Yeah,
you have money, you bought a bed with all sorts of things.
But
Wichinti also order from kakra. And if you are lucky enough to have a 6-7 year old,
oh, after last night, I think I qualified to be their patron.
Into that form.
Oh, with that form. With that form metaphorically.
After the cancer month conversations, let's talk about our bodies and our backs and our lower backs, our knees. Charlie.
Oh. You see how these things have suddenly become important.
Yes. Yes. I remember when I was younger, my mom would tell me, "Hey, Kojo, I say, now crowd pesado." Now when I see that, now come there, I will tell you, Charlie, make a cry. Good morning, if you hold that former, good morning.
Charlie, for me. All right, let's start
fix cancer and fix our back problems.
One at a time.
Yes, one at a time.
All right, let's start with the Drive Safe campaign.
Yes, and the Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota, Superior Quality and Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. I'm going to talk about tires again. I'm going to talk about it again because, funny enough, yesterday when I was going home, I saw 2 vehicles with flat tires. And I was like, maybe. They also had expired tires, Please, it's important. The tires are the link between your vehicle and the road. And it's one of the main things that keeps you safe on the road. Without them, your drive will not be comfortable and it will not be safe. So this morning, once again, check your tires, right? There is some information written on the tire, and usually there is this 4-digit code. The first 2 numbers represent the week the tire was made. The last 2 represent the year it was made. Your tires don't have to go for more than 6 years. Usually after 6 years, they start disintegrating. It loses its strength and everything. And it's dangerous to have those under your vehicles. So if you are changing them, check for those things. Seek the advice of an expert also as well. The type of roads you have and the type of vehicles you have. Sometimes some people want to buy the run flat tires, right? Because at least when you get a puncture or anything, it can get you to a safer place before you change. But those tires don't work in Ghana. If you have run flat tires and you are driving them on these roads, you have back problems. Yeah. Because they don't absorb the shock well enough. If the roads were smoother, perfect. But in our space, those tires are not good. Okay, and it doesn't keep you safe on the road. Actually, if you have knee problems, back problems, it's going to affect how efficiently you drive.
Yeah, a friend of mine in Tema bought a BMW M5 with run flats. And I mean, it was so uncomfortable. But she didn't seek advice. She sold the entire car.
Oh,
Nakabeni sold the whole thing.
Oh,
bought a Mercedes instead.
Why am I not? And you know, so the Kakebika was into what Charlie, so that's your drive safe message for the morning.
One. All right. Should we learn how to say it right?
And it's brought to us by Kingdom Books at Kingdom Quality and Affordability at the Hallmarks and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you.
Something must be done. You say either. I say either.
So I had a special request today. Somebody asked me, which is correct? First of all or first off? You've noticed some people say first off with, OFF, off. Well, to be fair, neither of them is incorrect. But first off is colloquial. It's informal. It's a gift from our American friends who don't, always speak English. So that's where it comes from. It is correct. There's nothing wrong with saying first off, but just understand that you are using the less formal option when you say that. It's more formal to say first of all, or first, or firstly. Right? And of course, you use that when you are expressing the first in a series of ideas. Okay, so first off, let's do this, and then we'll do that. So that's how to use first off. It's not incorrect. It's just informal.
How about those who say first starting?
Me we.
Let me borrow a phrase from Kojo Yankson. He says, if I don't do this, my friends won't forgive me. Please, Americans, speak English. In varieties of English.
They speak American.
They at some point wanted to change the language to American. There's been that conversation in the literature that if English is spoken in England, why not have American in America? But of course, English is also spoken in Australia. And we have varieties of English, and we'd identify these varieties. And that's why there's a whole concept of nativization these days. And Nigerians do it very well, that while adopting a foreign language is adapted to their circumstances. So when they tell you that he had a metallic horse bicycle, you know what he means when he tells you Pepper has gone the wrong way when you're choking.
So the first starting is also nativized in a
I beg.
Let's move
I beg. That is not how to say it right. Oh, what's happening with that song there? Let's get into the news review, and it's brought to us by our dear friends at Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, Access Bank, more than banking, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Happy smile.
Well, let's start with the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Food prices swing in Accra market. Survey shows complex picture of scarcity, abundance, shifting consumer preferences. That's the lead story for the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Now, Mrs. Baumia urges African youth to lead climate action agenda. Vice President warns authorities.
It's her husband's birthday today, by the way.
It's Baumia's birthday
Dr.
today.
Baumia's birthday, yeah.
So today is a digital birthday.
Digital.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
He turns what, 62?
Ah.
Oh, he's still young by the Ghanaian standard.
He's young,
yeah. Ghanaian standard is young.
Yeah,
Very
so
young. Oh, okay. Happy birthday
to
Baumia.
Former Vice President Baumia. Now, on talking about Vice President warns authorities against abuse of female students, and ICU calls for end to precarious work, substandard employment conditions. Chairman Wuntumi is also in the news. He's to appear in court over alleged illegal mining. And if you go to the back page of the Ghanaian Times, STC to introduce green transport by end of year. This according to the MD.
Okay. Let's get to the Business and Financial Times for this morning. REACT seminar to push reforms for stronger real estate regulation. Private sector must be at the center of Africa's development agenda. That's Alex Dade of KGL. GSE doubles market value in 17 months, surpasses 160 billion at end of September 2025. MMT targets return to profitability. But there's one here about rural banking, how CEOs are unhappy over directive on tenure limits. So the CEOs of the rural banks, rural and community banks in this country, they had a conference last week in Takrady, and they're taking the Bank of Ghana on because the Bank of Ghana had actually indicated in a corporate governance directive of 2021 that for CEOs, you have a tenure of 4 years and you cannot do more than 3 terms. What it means is that you cannot go beyond 12 years. However, the Bank of Ghana wants CEOs who were serving at the time that the directive was made and have reached 12 years to leave.
Oh, why?
Good. And they're saying that you cannot do that because Parliament makes it very clear in our Constitution. Article 107 is that, for instance, Parliament shall have no power to pass any law which operates retrospectively to impose any limitations on or to adversely affect the personal rights and liberties of any person or to impose a burden, obligation, or liability on any person. Now, if you are doing that, they make the point that we don't have a problem with the law, with the guidelines. All we are saying is that let it start from the date of the guideline. So for all those who are CEOs, Yes, 2021.
Okay.
2021. And 2022, yes, April 2022. So for all those who were CEOs and came into office in 2022, some of whom didn't even have contracts, as in term limits, let everyone who now becomes a CEO know that, okay, this is it. You have term limits, 4 years. Then after the 4 years, if they want to renew it, they can renew it. If they don't want to renew it, you go. And those who have their tenures renewed, after 12 years, they go. Bank of Ghana says no. They must adhere to the directive. And so it's become a conflict, and they have threatened to go to court. But I say that. No, because you want to make a point here.
No, I'm listening.
I'm saying that, look, these guys, at that same area, they're talking about posting profits over some 780 million. What would hurt if the Bank of Ghana waits so that today, if you go and become a CEO, you know that you have a 4-year tenure, renewable twice, and you're out? I seriously do not understand the Bank of Ghana in all of this.
For me, with every rule, every law, the first thing I want to understand is what problem is it seeking to solve?
Good question.
Right? What problem are you seeking to solve? If you say that a CEO can serve 12 terms, 12 years, but not 13. Okay, so why? What problem are you solving? So if they serve 13, 14, 16 years, what goes wrong? Right?
Yeah.
So what are you protecting the banking system from when you say that a CEO can only serve 3 terms? What problem are you solving? And kind of like a question you asked earlier, can you, after you've served 3 terms at one rural bank, can you go and serve another 3 terms at another rural bank?
Yep.
You can go to another rural bank.
What problem are we solving? What is it in aid of?
I get you.
It seems a bit arbitrary. And there's a need to understand.
Does that apply to the main commercial banks?
Does it?
We need to find out.
I do not have that information now, but we'll find out. This is something that we'll talk about more. Let's get into the
Let's go to the Economic Times. Cocoa price slump threatens Ghana's forex inflow expectations, but gold price boom can take up the slack. The story comes with a photo of the BOG governor, Dr. Johnson Isiama. Now, IMF is confident in Ghana's economy post-program management as fifth review almost concluding. And economists share sustainability concerns as Ghana hits single-digit inflation.
Now, the daily guide for this morning: want to be granted 1 million Ghana cedis bail, faces court today. Empower youth in climate change. That's Samira Baumia. Jakpa complaint, sour grapes. And one of my son's favorite words, sour. Sour. Damage storms CID with 100 lawyers.
I heard about that yesterday.
I thought it was 70 earlier.
I heard 72.
Yes, I heard 70. The spokesperson said there were 70. And
good Lord.
Well, he's entitled to his lawyers. Richard Jakpa lodges a complaint and he goes there. NPP rejects PURC invitation on tariff hike, and a nurse caged for murder. Wow.
Oh gosh.
Yes, and the knife used in the crime is actually shown here on the front page of the Daily Guide.
We go online now, and the online...
Are you in a hurry to go on?
We have other papers?
We have other papers.
Forgive me.
The New Republic says Galamsey Godfathers, investigative journalists, unpacks how politicians turned forest into craters and water into toxic solution. Parliament paused, Galamsey reform stalled. Speakers delay cast shadow over LI 2462 revocation. And justice on trial, Dame fights back as allegations, protests, power plays collide. NPP's Galamsey star in court today. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we done with the Economic Times?
We are done with the Economic Times.
Okay, I think I have a last one here. The National Enquirer that says Julius Debra lights up 2025 Dodua Mayem Festival. I hope I got the pronunciation right. Mahama reset agenda about inclusion and institutional renewal, not just infrastructure. And Cabinet approves Okada Bill transport. Minister. Okay. Obviously, Free Ankara champions peaceful coexistence at UN General Assembly diplomatic reception, and Ghana's Black Stars near qualification as sport minister sends rallying support, and Agogo gets tomato processing plant.
I heard. Oh, nice. I heard about the Dodua festival. I hear it was very colorful. It's an emerging festival, and I thought that was exciting. You know, some of these areas are now taking advantage of their cultural heritage to really attract tourism to their area. And having the chief of staff attend was a.
You should have been in Ho over the weekend too, because there were no available hotel rooms. All hotels, guest houses were fully booked.
Wow.
Yes, that's ugly. Yeah, Ho.
Oh, as for Ho, in fact, the major problem is on the 24th to 26th of October, because I called, getting ready for the 75th anniversary of Mali School.
Yeah.
From the 20th to the 26th. Yes, DJ Obeti will be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
He will be at Windsor Hotel, the Akwaba party, the Windsor party. The Windsor party.
So there's the Soglian Festival, there's the Omsu event.
And I was told that every hotel I called fully booked except one, the most expensive.
And then there's also Agotime Kweto Kente Festival.
That's
also
past now.
It's past.
Yes.
Next year we have to go
Agbamavo
for that.
Festival.
Yeah, we have to go for that festival.
It's good. It's good to see money move around. The country through these events. Thanks to tourism. So
you see, and that's something. I know my brother Kojo Akoto Boateng likes the funeral bit, which is very good. Look, funeral tourism doesn't just benefit the town in which the funeral is being held. So when my father was being buried on the 15th of March, my friends who left Accra in the morning got to Takrady at midnight. Now, they didn't just drive straight to Takrady.
No.
And got there by midnight. They stopped at Winneba.
They hit every rung on the way down the ladder.
They stopped at Winneba, stopped at Elmina, stopped at Cape Coast, stopped at Elmina, and finally got to Takrady. In fact, they didn't come to Mpoho until the following day. And so, Winneba benefited, Elmina, Cape Coast, Takrady, and then Mpoho. You see?
And they topped it up with funeral jollof.
Sharp.
Which cures all ailments except being broke.
Imagine.
So the good news is that it actually helps you, right? It helps the economy. All the towns on the stretch would benefit.
Yeah.
Yesterday I learned something about an opportunity Ghana is missing when it comes to tourism. He hasn't given me permission to mention his name, so I won't. But this is an official from the field of tourism. And he was talking about how recently, because the Suez Canal has dropped, so all those cruise liners that take tens of thousands of people on cruises, right? And they go for 30 days and so forth. They've changed their route. Instead of going down through the south, they now come up through West Africa, right? And often stop in Ghana, not overnight, but stop to refuel, clean, and all of that, and then move on. Now, of course, because they want to sell an experience to their, passengers, they've been trying to get access so that when they get to Ghana and they dock, their passengers can be allowed off the ship, come and explore. They will either stop in Takrady or Tema. Do you know that they haven't been given access? Wow. They haven't been given permission. And I'm being told by this insider that the only reason why they haven't been given permission is because the ports get more money from letting freighters stop and offload. So if you, a passenger liner, you stop there to offload, while you are there, a freighter can't come. And the port is only interested in the money they will get.
So we need to expand our infrastructure to accommodate all that.
We need to have a word with someone at the port to let them understand that it's not just about the money you will get. It's about the money the nation will get when thousands of people get off that ship and come and explore. Tourism is about experience. Very soon the Suez Canal will return to its normal levels and they will not come this way anymore. So while they are coming this way, let us catch them. Let's attract them with something that will make them retain this route.
Great. And you just hit the nail on the head. If we treat them well, if the experience is great, this becomes a route.
Yes.
So all the time people would show up here. After all, and I've talked about, having a conversation about tourism, and what I was told was that our best selling point as a country is not our forts or castles. We don't have, a lot of things. It's not the animals you see while you're at the Kakum National Park. No, it's the experience people have when they come to Ghana. And that's why they are prepared to pay to live in rural or peri-urban areas and have these experience.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of ships dock at Takoradi though. I don't know whether it was this year or last year. The people disembarked, they went to Nkrumah's hometown and all that. And as you're saying, there's a big opportunity we need to explore. So if it's infrastructure we need to put in place, let's do that. And let's market that to the world. So they know that there's an opportunity in the actual center of the world for enjoyment.
Enjoyment. All right, shall we go online?
Yep.
All right, the online review brought to us this morning by Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
And if you go to my Joe Online this morning, Galamsey fight, we didn't get timeline on promises made. This is Dr. Ken Ashibe, so he's asking for timelines. 12 to face Takwa Court over destruction of Takwa rail line. This is good. We need to punish them. Galamsey fight stuck on promises. Eco-conscious citizens demand action, not talk. Wontumi granted 1 million Ghana cedi bail over Galamsey related case to face more charges on Tuesday, and 9 months still no hotline. Aula Sewa blasts the government's slow Galamsey response. Claims against Dame purely political and born out of dislike for him. This is Alfred Tuayeboa. And couples should never go to bed angry, right? It might be time to rethink that. That's an article on My Joy Online. If you check My Joy Online still, only 10 of 261 assemblies have architects. And the Ghana Institute of Architects is warning of national safety risk. So only 10 of the 261 assemblies.
So who's been approving building and everything, making sure the right things are done?
Spatial planning, building inspection, building plans, even revenue generation. Only 10 out of the 261 assemblies have architects. If you go to City Newsroom, there are also more stories there. Eastern Region, Minister gives DCs 2 weeks to profile all miners and financiers. Galamsey Wontumi trial over illegal mining begins today. And economic gains impressive, but borrowing costs remain a concern. This is Che Mensabon. So I want to spend the next 30 minutes to give you the
30 seconds, you mean?
30 seconds to give you the center spread story of the Ghanaian Times. Food prices swing in Accra markets. Service shows complex picture of scarcity, abundance, shifting consumer preference. And the story says food prices across major markets in Accra continue to fluctuate, with some staples recording steep price hikes, while others are experiencing sharp declines. They talk about the Agbogloshi market, the Kaneshi market, Madenta market, and other markets. And they give us insights into stuff like tomatoes, peppers, onions, and all those things. And the prices keep fluctuating. We need to do better in that regard. Yeah.
All right. Well, today on the Super Morning Show, we continue our cancer awareness series. And today we're putting on our investigative hats because we're talking about how to detect, how to investigate cancers. A very special guest joins us for that. We're looking forward to a conversation with Dr. Albertina Oheneba Williams. She happens to be a consultant. Lots of consultants coming through. Consultant radiologist, right? And she is into women's breast imaging. She's a specialist there, and a breast interventionist as well, as a BME diagnostics and health care worker at Ablikuma Pentecost Junction. We're looking forward to that. Right now, though, it's time for the BBC News, and it is brought to us this and every morning by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Glyco, we cushion you for life, and Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more.
This week on People Fixing the World from the BBC World Service, I'm taking you to a different kind of nursery school.
Can I have one potato?
This one is in a retirement village.
I like to be busy. I like to come and see what the children are doing and participate with them. They ask some fascinating questions.
We'll find out how bringing these two generations together is having a positive impact on both the kids and older people.
It brightens your day and everything else, and to come down and do exercise with them and see the little faces, and from the toddlers up to the older ones, they're all doing it. It's lovely.
I love the look on your face as you describe this. I almost want to join in with you. Join me, Myra Anubi, and this very special community on People Fixing the World right after the BBC News.
Hello, I'm Emily Thomas with the BBC News. Israel is marking the second anniversary of the Hamas attack that sparked the war in Gaza as efforts to end the fighting continue. Memorial events are being held at some of the sites where more than 1,200 Israelis were killed. Yolande Nell is at the scene of the Nova Music Festival, where many people died.
There are pictures of the more than 340 people who were killed. They'd come to a dance festival at the end of the Jewish holidays 2 years ago when those Hamas attacks began. And there were also more than 40 people from here were taken hostage into Gaza, and some of them remain as hostages to this day. So there's a series of events taking place. People at the moment going around paying their respects.
At the same time, indirect negotiations on ending the war and releasing the remaining hostages are due to continue for a second day in Egypt. Ruby Chen is the father of Itai Chen, an Israeli soldier believed to have been killed in the October 7th attacks. His body may be being held by Hamas. He gave us his thoughts on the talks.
We are all children of God and walk this planet together. I think this is where the international community should do whatever it can to put an end to this and allow us, the simple people that have been collateral damage for too long, to be able to have our family members back.
President Trump has said he's considering invoking emergency powers to overcome opposition to the use of National Guard troops to police US cities. The rarely used Insurrection Act allows the president to deploy the military at home to combat unrest. Mr. Trump said he didn't need it yet, but would invoke it if people were being killed or governors and judges were holding things up. After more than a century of dominance, coal has been overtaken by renewable energy as the world's biggest source of electricity. The global energy think tank, Ember, says that for the first time, renewables produced more electricity than coal in the first half of this year. Growth in solar and wind met all new global demand. Police in London say they've dismantled an international gang that smuggled 40,000 stolen mobile phones to China. The mayor, Sadiq Khan, called it the biggest operation of its kind in Britain. Detective Sergeant Pamela Mashchinska from the Metropolitan Police was involved in part of the operation.
We've identified and arrested an individual linked to mobile phone offences, namely targeting pickpockets that are operating currently within central part of London. So what we're doing is trying to disrupt these networks and bring these perpetrators to justice.
In total, at least 16 people were arrested in the year-long investigation. 2 Afghan men have been charged. The phones are thought to fetch up to $5,000 each because they're unlocked, unlike those sold legally in China. This is the World News from the BBC. France's outgoing Prime Minister, Sébastien Lecornu, has less than 48 hours to meet a presidential deadline to reach a deal with parties to form a government. President Macron faces tough choices if he fails, which is seen as likely given the highly fractured state of French politics. The far right and hard left are calling for fresh elections, and President Macron's options for avoiding that outcome appear to be narrowing. Indonesian search and rescue teams have officially ended the recovery operation at a boarding school which collapsed early last week, killing many pupils. The National Disaster Agency said the decision was taken after 9 days of painstakingly listening for signs of life and difficult recovery efforts. 67 people are known to have died, but more human remains are still being identified. The United Nations says 9 more of its personnel have been detained without reason by Yemen's Houthi authorities, bringing the total to 53. The UN spokesperson said the detentions hindered the world body's ability to deliver critical assistance in Yemen. Houthi officials said the legal immunity enjoyed by UN staff should not shield what they described as espionage activities. Argentina's President Javier Milei has headlined a rock concert in Buenos Aires as he seeks to revive his political fortunes ahead of midterm elections later this month. Clad in leather and draped in the national flag, the Libertarian leader sang a series of hits by local artists. Mr. Milei has suffered a series of setbacks in recent weeks. Congress has overturned his veto on public spending increases, and he's had to seek financial assistance from Washington. Stocks in Taiwan, Singapore and Indonesia have hit record highs after a multi-billion-dollar chip supply deal between AMD and OpenAI in the United States sparked another AI-driven rally. BBC News.
People, fixing people. Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio, Sika boom. Just deposit and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel with. How many points? 1 point every 500 CDs. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait. Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Sika boom.
This is an NLA approved promo now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance customers, hey! Glyco Life damwase more piafo ya sumo konfinche duanan bonsumuni ya nantiye ye damwase ne asemo se ye the Glyco Life app aba ewo mobile phone so a ama yankita hodie ayemre. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die uye Glyco Life edwankoso ana Glyco Life enidaso customer ehun hia se obenya adansidie krata ekyerese wetua bibi ama Glyco die hia ni se ube downloadu Glyco Life app no ana ye agenta ya tetom abefo kwan so ebeboa wo mwetumi a downloadu ewo phone so 24 hours ebre any baby a wo bia ubetumi etua wontie ni ama Glyco anampo ubetumi ajusika efri Glyco nchen abefo kwan so sanhihye yi ede asomdwe ebebre Glyco Life adwadifo baby a wo any ebre bia Glyco we cushion you for life.
Where do your hopes and dreams take flight? The money you've earned, the future shining bright. At Petra, we're not just here for your retirement plan. We are here for the life you've imagined and then some. From your child's education to your dream home's door, we'll help you achieve what you're striving for. Petra is here, steady and strong. Your wealth in safe hands, where it belongs. With investments that grow at rates that compete, we build your future with every heartbeat. That's Petra, your partner. Come joy or strife, guiding you toward the dreams that define your life. For your pensions, investments, loans, and more, visit our website at petraonline.com or dial *447 *70#. Petra, achieve more.
Every 3 minutes, someone in Africa is diagnosed with cancer. But here's what you need to know. Many cancers are preventable, and when caught early, many are beatable. This October, Joy 99.7 FM presents the Cancer Awareness Month, a comprehensive 4-week series bringing you Ghana's leading cancer specialists to discuss the cancers affecting our communities. From breast cancer to prostate cancer, from childhood cancers to blood cancers, our expert doctors will answer your questions and share life-saving information about prevention, early detection, and treatment. Join us every weekday this October on the Super Morning Show as we feature pathologists, surgeons, oncologists, and cancer survivors sharing knowledge that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Cancer Awareness Month, October on Joy 99.7 FM. Because when it comes to cancer, what you don't know can hurt you.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away? How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Alpha Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Lakeside Estate is calling all business owners, institutions, and HR heads. Want to give your employees more than just a paycheck? Give them a place to call home. At Lakeside Estate, we're making it easy for companies to support their staff with beautiful lifestyle choice and affordable homes through flexible payment plans, staff financing, and mortgage options. Whether it's a 2-bedroom starter home, 3 bedrooms, or a spacious family home, Lakeside Estate has the perfect package for your team. Strong structures, modern finishes, and a vibrant community all are waiting. Let's partner together to give a lifetime value for your staff. Call our sales expert on 020-477-5042 or 020-477-5040 or visit lakesideestate.com. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. I repeat, or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Change starts with clean hands. Our hands are busy every day, cooking jollof in the kitchen, buying wache at the market, helping children at school, or enjoying TZ with friends. But germs can make us sick. That's why we must wash our hands with soap and running water at the right times. Before you eat, wash your hands. Before you cook, wash your hands. After the toilet, wash your hands. Before and after changing your sanitary pads, wash your hands. After cleaning baby, wash your hands. After cough or sneeze, wash your hands. Clean hands wash away germs that can cause diarrhea, flu, and other infections, and they are essential for menstrual hygiene management. Remember, change starts with clean hands.
This message is brought to you by the SHARE Project and made possible with the generous support of Global Affairs Canada.
Every 3 minutes, someone in Africa is diagnosed with cancer. But here's what you need to know. Many cancers are preventable, and when caught early, many are beatable. This October, Joy 99.7 FM presents the Cancer Awareness Month, a comprehensive 4-week series bringing you Ghana's leading cancer specialists to discuss the cancers affecting our communities. From breast cancer to prostate cancer, from childhood cancers to blood cancers, our expert doctors will answer your questions and share life-saving information about prevention, early detection, and treatment. Join us every weekday this October on the Super Morning Show as we feature pathologists, surgeons, oncologists, and cancer survivors sharing knowledge that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Cancer Awareness Month, October on Joy 99.7 FM. Because when it comes to cancer, what you don't know can hurt you.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah. Wait there, you did. Asante Manda, we see them as a womba happy. Nisem Ninashe, me team, that come on a betray. SUBC, that for Canada, Bessie, be brave. And come a papa, so Santa Mansin, you see, and you so about your prior dream. Or drama chairman, me great feeder. Into baby, as a dentina. Much of my drama, where what can be say, Muhuti, and come for Shishina. Come in the wine, the trouble time. Asante, the baby, Musoni sign. Michelle, what him son, our mamma pine. I feel a move, Asante, your mind. Yeah. Asante, your mind.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Fida me kasa me befieno. Bidi eni je bo me kesheno. Senya mo gwaje me so sa mama me da wase a ebia na echeno. Na me nya kwanya ni bio ma me tra mo sa wo mo kofo mo twetire no. Nya mo ye ma me ne bia me ni so senya show ne ye dirty sesi kire no. Ti me hu fufure no. Kuma se ya de me ka koma. Efiza brewa be yi poma. Odo amade ne dia che me ye di bi for social media ne di bi so ma. Efi ye dum ko si bro krom. Banta ma ko si di chamso. Ghana hali je wo se krom. Mo ma me nkitwa me nsem so. When come on, what the boy and I would them hold them at Tayachi. Kumasi Sack Nation, I go push them on next year, their embassy. I fame in the chop at the sea, no for Bibiam Guma Betty. And near Maka crab in the toasty, and so behind the washroom nechi. O 2 4 was 8 to 2. Yanko Ponsha Nana Yadawasi, Yenisi Kaya di Tiao. Nana no Munkao, Yapese Bibia Behiao. Yate was sorry. Nana Piao. Yedi kan yedi aseda ni kabia ema wotwedi ampo nyankopon Santema me damase Sack Nation ema ye ne me rain feeder. I'll be back.
When the show is so good, you have to go into the studio and compose a song to thank them.
Piao.
Yeah.
Obede.
Yeah, it went well in Kumasi. It went well in spite of the rain and everything. The crowds were crazy, man. Yeah.
If I do one in Easter.
In what, Easter?
Yeah.
In Kumasi.
Or Independence Day. Easter, Independence with Obede. In Kumasi. And this time we should go to, if he takes it to the Bantama High Street like we used to, Nyasika, unless he gets a lot of sponsorship and has a free show, right? Into Stadium Hona, I don't know Nyasika Kakadi to Yanika. But we missed the Bantama High Street action. Those days, Lord Kenya, all those guys, Charlie, Asario, all the,
where the mreda?
Me say, we having free work, Kumasi Nede.
We are grateful to where you have any free work. Oh my God! It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.
We have a attack radio.
We have
a attack radio.
Attack radio no idea.
Waresha. Simply attack radio. Now you France America alone see how you were happy. You know France America.
Yeah, in country. Yeah, see we having free work. You have in free work. Kumasi Nede.
But
you have now. Sekune na takrade.
But in here, so yesterday, heaven for you in you because angels need a good way.
No, they're called France America. Change France America. I get to Sekune.
Angels one Sao, one Didi, one Chebi. Nothing.
Wanna get you.
Oh, me and Chiado, Padina, the papa, was the Papa Yabade. Papa, oh, you were France America. When I don't go on my son.
Just seen that video.
Of course. But you know that show, Aaron was telling Samuel Dami that show was named after me. The show itself was named after me.
Imagine. All right. Well, listen, it's the Super Morning Show. I only have small mind.
West Side Show Boy.
That's right. The Super Morning Show on Joy is on till 10. And of course, today we continue our cancer series. Today we're looking at how to detect cancer. That ominous enemy, how to spot it and stop it in its tracks. That's what we're discussing today on the show. We've got a very great guest to help us with that. Tell you more in a moment. But first, our cancer awareness tip for the day.
You know, a lot of people are afraid to go to the hospital to check whether they have cancer because some people think it's painful, it's expensive. But the truth is, the diagnosis of cancer, it cuts across multiple disciplines. Okay, there are tissue biopsies, there are the people who also use the ultrasound scans, the mammograms, the CT scans. They are performed by well-trained people who know their stuff. So please, don't be afraid. Just talk to your doctor, go to any facility and get yourself checked, okay? And it's also not as expensive as you think it is. So do this, okay? This morning, our conversation will reveal a lot of things. Dr. Albertina Ohiniba Williams will be talking to us. Even with breast cancer, you know, we are taught how to use our palms and our hands to check. But that doesn't really do a lot of justice. There's a woman who will just check and say, oh, I feel a lump, but I don't feel any pain, so it's okay. And they'll leave it before they realize it's at stage 3 or stage 4. That's where all the issues come. So go and check. It's not painful. It's nothing scary. It's not expensive. We have some of the best trained people in the world here in the country. Check and get the knowledge to prevent any calamities that will befall you in future.
Yeah, that's an important tip. And we'll be learning more about how to do that when our guest joins us on the show. But it's customer service week, and all the businesses who love their customers are making sure to reach out and remind customers of how important they are to the success of every business. And we are no exception. Here at Joy, we are nothing without you, the customer. And I think our fearless leader David Max Fuga has put that into perfect words, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
He's put out a message for our customers.
Yes. Yeah. And before I read the message, let me say a big thank you to Medicas for the tip on the cancer tip on the Joy Super Morning Show. It's brought to us by Medicas Hospital. You can find them in Ashalibutri, the Majo area. You can also find them at Equiapim Mampong. Just talk to Medicas for all your health needs. Now, this is a special message from David Max Fuga, General Manager, Sales and Customer Service of the Multimedia Group Limited. And this goes to all our valued clients. As we mark this year's World Customer Service Week, I want to take a moment to personally thank you for the trust and support you've shown the multimedia brands throughout our over 30 years journey. In the fast-paced world of media, where stories evolve by the minute and content drives connection, your partnership has remained constant and continued to play a vital role in shaping what we do. At the Multimedia Group Limited, we don't just tell stories or sell airtime. We provide solutions and build relationships. Your feedback, engagement, and loyalty inspire us to push creative boundaries and deliver impactful, high-quality media solutions every single day. We are proud to serve you, and even more honored to grow with you. Thank you for being not just clients, but trusted partners in our mission to inform, inspire, educate, and entertain. Yours joyously, David Max Fuga, General Manager, Sales and Customer Service, the Multimedia Group Limited. Mungo Day. Namin Shamo.
Is it Mungo Day?
Yes. Mungo Day is Hausa.
I thought it was Nago Day.
Mungo Day we. Nago Day I thank you. Mungo Day we thank you.
Yeah.
Well, and while on it, let me just say, let's say a big thank you to the team at Republic Bank, so Dr. Benjamin Joboku, Genevieve Aboni, and Daniel Mohenu, to the team at XG, Hakim Uzani, and Eli Muzu. Thank you very, very much to the team at EcoBank, Abna Oseipoku, Daniel Kasati, and Regina Ofori, to the team at APSA, Edward Boche, and Nana Esilfua Tamaklo, to the team at ADB, Edward Atosapon, Ali, and Selom, and of course the team at Bank of Africa, Abderrahmani, Belbasher, Leila Pencil, and the team, and also finally the team at Access Bank, Mr. Olomide Olantuji, Pearl Nkrumah, who is the incoming MD, David, Mr. Arthur, and the team. Would acknowledge as we move on here on the Super Moon Show. But Kojo, let me just say, while we're talking about this, look, from the 23rd to the 26th of October, you need to be at the Accra International Conference Center.
For the big one.
Yes. Look, wherever you are in your home ownership journey, you have to be there. Even if you want to rent, you have to be there. If you've built your house and you're thinking of, okay, do I need a pergola somewhere so that, a lady actually said something to me.
We are all at lintel level and we started talking about pergola.
And then Samson actually sent me a message. Can you imagine? Samson Ladi and he said, hey, Winston, the lady just, charmed you with her advert. She says, so imagine after a long day at work, you get home, get into it with a chilled beer. How would that feel?
You mean liquid bread?
That's how you see it.
Even I who don't drink like the sound of that.
So look, wherever you are in your home ownership or housing journey, you have to be there, right? So it's at the Accra International Conference Center. It's the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, and it's brought to you by Drive EVGH. So drive into a sustainable future. We're grateful to Virtual Security Africa, Security for All, Safety and Homes Solutions. You think of a door, we have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app back on Services Bebre. I like
Services Bebre.
Yeah, I like how the girls say it. Services Bebre. Special Gardens, Memorable Living, DBS Industries Limited. Kojo Squared. Why are you guys laughing like that?
I said app back no services no.
Bebre. DBS Industries Limited, we truly are your roof experts. Doormaster, the best indoors. Lesh Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market, bathroom, get it right. Right House Energy, let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Syntex Tank, air strong, air tough, and automation. Ghana, West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplus will make sure water reaches you even in space. Yoben Security Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes, beautiful homes, wise investments. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. And Greenbox Sewage, a much better septic tank. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it.
Kofi, as somebody who has built quite a lot of structures in this country, within Accra, in Kumasi, other parts of the country, and almost on a daily basis, about 50% of the people I interact with are people who build, right? One of the key things you need if you want to be a homeowner is to get the knowledge and see the things that are possible. Okay, sometimes people just start building and they'll go and see some things and me person me do wish him, so you have to break some place and put. Look, come to the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair. See all the possible things that can be done. Okay, and create the right picture and envision your future. Okay, engage your architect. If it's a house you want to buy, you can buy some. If you want to start from scratch, from foundation to roof to the pergola with your beer dispenser, everything, just come and go through all. If you need look beyond the car, the houses, you need cars, mobility solutions, energy solutions, everything is there.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's free to attend.
Precisely. I'll tell you what's really great about the Habitat Fair. It doesn't even matter whether you've already finished building, right? You're already living in your home. There are still things you will see at the Habitat Fair that will make your home experience better.
Yeah.
I, for example, I'm looking for CCTV cameras, right? I'm looking for new ones. So I would love to go to the EcoBank Habitat Fair and look around, shop around for the deals, because that's where everything gets reduced, right? Yeah. And you can pick up a whole system, security system for your home on the cheap.
Yeah, and automation.
Exactly. So that's the beauty of it. You don't even have to be on the property building journey. You may be done with it. You may already be living in your home.
But if you are living in your home, Kojo, I have an advice. If you are living in your home, aspire to own another house every 5 years. Another property every 5 years.
So that's the point. It doesn't matter. Even if you are renting, you will find stuff that will improve your home experience at the Joy News EcoBank Habitat Fair. We look forward to seeing you there. All right, well, lots to come on the show, and we absolutely can't wait to bring you that cancer awareness segment where we talk about how to catch the devil in its tracks. Stay tuned.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the super morning show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the super morning show. Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
And so why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited from just 983 Ghana cedis a month? You can lease a multifunctional photocopier with free paper and enjoy truly unlimited printing. Every lease comes with free toners or cartridges, free repairs, free maintenance, and full nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. Save yourself the high cost of buying machines, paying for paper, repairs, and maintenance. Flexible and customized payment options are also available. Visit valexlease.com, Valex, VALLEX, valexlease.com, or call 0244-644-048 or 0535-208-661 or 0208-603-312. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Now, lease is an speller. All right, well, listen, Stanbic Bank says now is the time to make your move because they've dropped their rates. So you can stop by and pick up a personal loan, a vehicle loan. You can get consumer credit. You can make yourself, into a tenant of the future with a solar loan, or you could get yourself a home loan or a credit card. So be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to get started.
And if you want to win some free fuel this customer service week, you need to go to Total Energies, okay? Drive to any of their participating service stations, and it could be one of the lucky customers who receive free fuel. Yes, absolutely free between now and the 10th of October. That is this Friday. Plus, they've got branded goodies and surprise gifts to make your visit even more rewarding. So check out their social media pages on Instagram, Facebook, and X, Total Energies Ghana, and discover the participation stations and more. Because at Total Energies, you are not just a customer, you are family.
So, National Investment Bank PLC wishes to inform its cherished customers, stakeholders, and the general public that the bank's corporate head office has relocated from Manette Towers Airport City to City House near the British Council, effective Monday, 6th October 2025. And as part of this relocation process, the bank The Airport City branch will be closed to the public from Monday, the 6th of October to Friday, 10th October 2025. The branch will subsequently reopen for business at its new location on the ground floor of 1 Airport Square near the Palms Hotel, Airport City on Monday, 13th October 2025. During this short transition period, customers are kindly encouraged to access services at Osu, Law Court, City House branches, or any other convenient NIB branch nationwide. Customers may also use our digital banking platforms to carry out transactions seamlessly. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. This may cause and greatly appreciate your cooperation and continued loyalty as we work to serve you better. For further inquiries, please call our contact center on 0302 428 500 or toll free 0800 00 7777. NIB, your business is our business.
All right, now, guys, you know, who's been to Madame Tussauds?
I've not been anywhere outside Ghana.
Which one is Madame Tussauds?
Madame Tussauds.
New York.
They have branches everywhere.
Who back will be on New York? Who could be? Yeah, you say 5 brothers was a BBC.
Five guys.
Five guys. Almost all kinds of.
Wow. Junction.
Bob Began on until 2 minutes.
America, New York, and I say.
Make also Bogada. So also one Bogada. Hamburg for no. Hamburg da.
Oh my Kojo Akoto Boateng. So Madame Tussauds is a very popular tourist attraction, and the thing about it is that it's such a popular attraction that people have been there 4 times, 5 times, right? Because every time they go, they see something new, and that's the secret to keeping a tourist attraction, going, like the sustainability of it. And Safari Valley is doing the same thing. So they are adding to the attractions. Every time you go there, you'll see something new, which will make you want to come back again. So now they've got new birds, new exotic birds, and they have these tunnels, these mysterious caves that you can explore. You can take pictures and videos in, and it's fantastic, right? So every time you go, they've added something which really improves the quality of your experience and means you have to keep coming back over and over. Plus, they've made it even cheaper. So now here are their new entry rates. For adults, it's 350 Ghana cedis for the day. For children, that is if you are a teenager, then you pay 250 Ghana cedis, and if you are 6 years and above, it's 150 Ghana cedis. All right. Plus, the accommodation has new options as well. Okay, so now you can get yourself a cozy camper cabin, which is really quite comfortable, for just 3,000 Ghana cedis a night. All right, which means you can also have the Safari Valley experience at a fraction of the price, which is brilliant. So listen, make sure that you reserve your experience now by calling 059-691-4394, and don't miss out on the ultimate safari experience, only at Safari Eco Park in No.
Now let me tell you about Glyco Life and what they are doing this customer service week. It's a celebration which is all about you, our cherished customers who inspire us every single day. Now, the global theme is Mission Possible, and Glyco Life is excited to honor the trust and loyalty you have shown us since 1987. So I'm only a year older than Glyco Life. And they've been serving us, and you've made Glyco Life your preferred life insurance provider, and for that we say a big thank you to you. It's from all of us at Glyco Life to you, our valued customers, and we appreciate your patronage and referral of our products and services. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Your life is for life.
So happy Global Customer Service Week from all of us at Omni Basic Bank to our valued customers. Thank you for choosing us, and to our beautiful, dedicated team. You make service excellence mission possible every day. Have a beautiful week. For more information, call us on 0307 086,000. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank.
Certainly not. Okay, now Kingdom Books is continuing their back to school promotion until the end of October, which means you still have time to get up to 20% off everything that the kids need to get back into the classroom. So I'm talking pens, pencils, erasers, bags, books, everything, right? And you can get them in all branches as well. So that's Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, Cape Coast, all the places Winston's friends stopped on their way to his father's funeral. You can get Kingdom books in each of these places. And of course, what it means is that you can also go online, kingdomstoreonline.com, and get the discounts there as well. If you want to know more, call them on 0302 764 101 and email info@kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books is where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
You know, your SG Ghana Visa cards can do way more for you. It's your key to smarter, more convenient payments. Pay online for your meals, shopping, fuel, and services, and make quick payments on POS terminals worldwide using the SG Ghana Visa card. Now, with your gold and platinum cards, you even get more value. Exclusive discounts at selected vendors, including airport lounge access with your platinum card. If you don't have a Visa card, we've made it simple. Just visit any SG Ghana branch across the country and get one today. Societe General Ghana, the future is you. And you know, with this card too, wherever Winston's friends stop to eat, you can also stop and pay with the
precisely.
card. Yes.
Okay, so you're invited to the 2025 Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana Presidential Luncheon. Now, mark your calendars for one of the most prestigious gatherings of finance and business leaders in Ghana. It's on Wednesday, the 15th of October, 2025, at the Grand Arena Accra International Conference Center at 12 noon. The theme, tone at the top, leading with integrity, innovation, and compliance. Guest speaker, Professor John Kweku Mensah-Mauto, Vice Chancellor of UPSA, Chairman Augustine Addo, President of ICAG, join CEOs, policymakers, industry captains, and top professionals for an afternoon of insightful conversations, powerful networking, and thought leadership. Gain fresh perspectives on leadership and compliance in today's dynamic business environment. Network with top executives and decision makers. Registration 1,200 per participant. Secure your seat now at icagh.org and get your e-tickets today. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 551 Stay connected with us, ICAGH1 on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Corporate partners, Forvis Mazas, Nafas RN Ventures, John K & Co, Cobb A Group of Companies, Media Partners, Joy FM, Graphic Business.
Nice one. All right, well, listen, sports are coming up, birthdays too, and then, of course, we're launching into our conversation about cancers and how to detect them. Make sure you don't miss that. It's all put together for your benefit on the Super Morning Show right here on Joy. And don't forget to be a part of the conversation. Use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X and WhatsApp 055 1111 997. More after these.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, Adeng.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcon gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community go win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
To you. All right, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa. Get yourself a quick loan from Bank of Africa at unbeatably low rates. Call or visit any branch now. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
Kojo, let me just do one birthday message.
Sure.
This one says, "This smile of yours has me so charmed."
Hey.
Israel, my fervent wishes for you today and forever are great health and all the joy that your heart can hold. Happy birthday, my love. And this is from Louisa Laye to Israel Laye.
Yes, it's Izzy R's birthday today.
Yeah. We'll do the others later on.
Okay, I was going to say happy birthday to Dr. Baumia, happy birthday to George Quay, and happy birthday to Kwao Kese.
Yes.
Oh, today's Kwao Kese.
And a special sister to Reverend Dr. Romeo Kwabne, Japan of Trinity Baptist Church, Legon, Accra, and 37 Military Hospital.
That's nice.
Well, let me just say happy birthday to Perry Hackman of Absa Bank, Cape Coast branch. It's from your father, Dr. Hackman, who's CEO of Eat and Ride, and from Priscilla, Kaswa, Candice, Errol, Renewal, and Fifi Hackman. You know, Dr. Hackman used to be Member of Parliament for Gomoa West.
Right.
Your home constituency.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay.
He owns Eat and Ride. I'm always there at Apam when I'm on the road. Yeah.
Nice one. All right, then. The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. DSTV, your home of entertainment. And Twisco, power your dreams.
Charlie, so the numbers don't lie. Over 1,000 winners this week in the Stillman Saka promo. And from 100 Ghana cedis to 200 cedis e-cash, brand new yellow base routers, and even up to 2,000 in weekly prizes. And here's the big one: keep transacting on the Momo app and you could walk away with the ultimate prize, a jaw-dropping 100,000 Ghana cedis. Kojo Akoto Boateng. And remember, it's not just about payments and money transfers, bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. So your chance awaits. Download the Momo app, keep transacting, and you too can say Mensaka.
You know the Twisco message, whenever I see the Twisco, I want to say Twisco.
It's Twisco.
That's why I want to exchange this.
It's Twisco.
So it is Twisco, not Twisco. But so Uchia.
That be Minchi.
Now, if you want to kickstart your day with irresistible chocolatey goodness, I need to get Twisco. You see.
Twisco.
Yes, it's enriched with NF4. It's a combination of energy boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful, chocolatey taste of.
Continue.
Of Twisco.
Yes, Twisco.
Yes, and power that dream of your children and yours as well. So simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. And it's just 2 Ghana cedis. So go get it. There's the 20 gram sachet, there's a 400 gram and the 400 gram tin. Go get what you prefer and power your dream. This advert is approved by the FDA.
Now, for many years, you've put in the work to build what you have now, that business, that career, and your savings. But you know what? Now is the time to take it to the next level. We know and understand that you have wealth ambition. So whether you're looking to invest, grow your wealth, or secure your legacy, we're here to help you make the right move at the right time. With Standard Chartered, you get more than just banking. You get access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage, and protect your wealth for generations to come. Expertise and global network offers you an array of wealth and diversified investment options across the globe. Now is the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help you grow, protect, and safeguard your wealth. Let's get talking. Call us today on 0233 000041. Standard Chartered here for good. And let's say a special good morning to the CEO, Mansa Nete. Of course, the CIMG Marketing Woman of the Year 2024. Congratulations to you. Also to Asedua and the team at Standard Chartered.
Today also happens to be the birthday of 2 of my good friends, Kojo Akoto. Today is your birthday. And also to Prosper Arsenado, the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, wishing you a wonderful birthday as you celebrate today. Good morning and welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center. And we're going to start with matters relating to the government of Ghana, because Cabinet has approved a proposal to introduce a sports levy as a primary source of funding for the Sports Development Fund. In September, President John Mahama gave his blessing to the proposal as Cabinet firmed up the final details of the bill for the Sports Development Fund. Treasurer to the Ghana Olympic Committee, Evans Yeboah, who confirmed this decision to Joy Sports.
It got cabinet approval 2 weeks ago. Is looking to get into parliament very soon. We're hoping that by the end of the year or Q1 next year, the sports fund will be launched, and that will go to assist all the national federations. So what is in it is that, number one, there is going to be a pool of fund that has a reserve to assist national federations competitions, especially the first priority, World Championships, Junior and Senior, Continental Championship, Junior and Senior, local, the sports festival we've had. The last time we had sports festival was in 2019. And before 2019, don't forget there was a lack in 2011, and it's been 0. So this will rejuvenate that particular performance level of that sector.
That was Evans Yeboah, who's the treasurer of the Ghana Olympic Committee, speaking exclusively to Joy Sports on the new sports levy that government is going to roll out. Of course, it has to go through Parliament together with the bill for the Sports Development Fund itself. Let's move on to the Black Stars of Ghana. They held their second training session yesterday in Casablanca as they stepped up preparations for the final 2 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Mohamed Kudus, Mohamed Salisu, Thomas Partey and Caleb Urenchi were involved in yesterday's session, bringing the squad to 23 players. FC Basel defender Jonas Ajete is expected to join camp today, completing Otuado's full set of players. And the team will move to Meknes later today to wrap up preparations for tomorrow's penultimate qualifier against the Central African Republic. Here's Mohamed Kudus, who believes Ghana is capable of reaching the semi-final if they qualify.
I think you represent your country is like a one-time thing, That's the one with the biggest emotion and feeling for me, Means a lot wearing that jersey, with a lot of pride, Obviously, AFCON is also one major tournament that the country love and wants to participate in. Not qualifying was a big disappointment, but I think the full focus now is on the World Cup qualifiers. We have to qualify that at all costs, and I think we are on the right path now. So, yeah, just keep going. 2010, we went all the way to quarterfinals, and I believe this squad can even do more than that, but first we have to qualify, and then we can focus on the tournament itself.
Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Mohamed Kudus, he's having his best ever start to a Premier League season, sitting joint top of the assist charts, leading the most successful dribbles charts and duels won. Man United, meanwhile, their legend Wayne Rooney, he is one of Kudus' admirers.
I think he's been a breath of fresh air. I think you look at the stats from today's game. He's first in duels, won successful dribbles, shots, touches in opposition's box, sprint, and he's had a real impact for Tottenham this season. And he's got 4 assists this season, joined first in the Premier League. He's by far had the most successful dribbles in the league. So all what was missing was the goal, and I think that goal today will push him on that next step now. And he's been a real top signing.
Man United icon Wayne Rooney, still on the Black Stars. Head coach Otuado is still facing scrutiny after failing to qualify Ghana for the AFCON for the first time in over 2 decades and delaying the World Cup qualification with a boring draw against Chad last month. SWAC General Secretary Charles Osiasibe says the GFA should be strategic if they are to make a decision on its future.
Who qualified us to our last World Cup? He beat Nigeria to take us there. The conversation is that how do we all of a sudden say that the coach is a bad coach? He didn't play well at the World Cup, but he qualified us to the World Cup. I welcomed Otuado's appointment because from afar I saw him to be a tough and a disciplinarian. I mean a tough coach. But the decisions he takes on the bench makes me see him differently. But to change a coach, it's a risk we must take. To change a coach, it's a risk we must take.
Meaning that you are in favor of the idea of changing the coach?
Well, you look at the risk. I'm saying that is a risk. And you must ensure that whoever is coming in will fit in immediately.
SWAC General Secretary Charles Osiasibe. For now, Ghanaians are counting on Otuado to qualify the team to the 2026 World Cup because it comes with enormous benefits of the field. There is $355 million from the FIFA Club Benefits Program available to be distributed to clubs whose players make it to the World Cup. Great Olympics General Manager Eric Alagidede is calling on the GFA to be deliberate and include at least 4 local players in the Black Star squad for the World Cup so they benefit from this amount.
If we make a list of 23 players, you know how many of them will end up playing at the World Cup? Maximum 20. Those who will get playing time to play, maybe 18. If we go far, per 19. So what happens to the rest of the slots? People are just going to add up to the numbers. There is a lot of money coming in. That is why I am saying it should be a deliberate policy from those at the top. So that when that money is trickling down, look, we can have a whole conversation about this. So we can have an MOU signed among all the 18 Premier League clubs. That look, it may be your player from Midiama, it may be your player from Asante Kotoko or Hearts of Oak Benjamin Asari.
Not necessarily, even Division 1, it could be from
anywhere. But when the money comes, there will be a deliberate attempt to share it among the clubs in the league. I'm telling you, we will make no less than $1 million.
Great Olympics General Manager Eric Alagidede. Now Ghana currently at top of Group I with 19 points, needing just 4 more to seal qualification for the 5th World Cup. They face Central African Republic on Wednesday and Comoros on Sunday. Ghana Premier League next, and Dreams FC are one of the struggling sides with no victory after 4 matches. They picked up a point from their 1-1 draw against Vision FC over the weekend and currently sits in the relegation zone. However, their head coach Winfred Dormon has vowed to turn their fortunes around.
We have to keep the pieces from the fishing game, both on the positives, and face or travel to Daba to face Bidewa, which also promises to be tough. But we have done it before, so we are not scared at all. We are not better. We have to resort to making sure that we are responsible for the challenges that confront us and making sure that we find solutions to our challenges. This is not a problem, it is a challenge. I will find solutions to fix it. This is what I can assure. And I will tell you would come out from these challenges.
Dreams FC coach Winfred Dormon. Meanwhile, Samatex edged Aduana FC by a goal to 0 in Summerboy yesterday. Aduana announced 7th with 6 points from 4 games, with Samatex just below them also with 6 points. Elsewhere, Cabinet, as I indicated earlier, they have approved that decision for government to roll out a sports levy. Of course, there are parliamentary implications where that's set to be laid before them. Meanwhile, UEFA President Alexander Seferin says the regrettable decision to allow 2 European League matches to be played abroad is exceptional and insists it will not set a precedent. La Liga clubs Villarreal and Barcelona are now set to face each other in Miami in December in what will be the first European League fixture to be played abroad. Then in February, AC Milan's Italian Serie A match against Como will be played in Perth in Australia. UEFA, that is Europe's football governing body, has stressed that it has clear opposition to that and plans, but reluctantly approve them because there is no legal framework to stop that decision. Meanwhile, the Netherlands record scorer Memphis Depay missed the start of the international duty after reporting his passport was stolen in Brazil, where he plays for Corinthians. He should have travelled to the Netherlands on Sunday evening, but was unable to make the trip. Ronald Koeman's side faced World Cup qualifiers away at Malta on Thursday and at home to Finland on Sunday. And that's how we end the Joy Sports Centre.
Thank you so much, Achu. Quick one. So is Ghana qualifying for the World Cup?
Definitely.
Are we almost there?
Yeah.
How many more games?
Just 2 games, tomorrow and then on Sunday.
Should people start applying for their visas?
Oh, Master, if you have not started, why late?
Thank you so much. That was Sports Center with my man, Achu. It's coming up to 8 and it's time for the Business Minute, which is brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts. You are still live on the Super Morning Show, and later this morning we'll be talking about investigative tools to identify cancer. And did you know that there are about 2,400 liver cancer diagnoses every year in this country? And out of that 2,400, 85 of the people don't make it. 85 of the people don't make it. There's a lot more coming up here on the Super Morning Show, but it's now time for the Joy Business Minute.
Hello, my name is Dao. Welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. Total stock of non-performing loans for the first half of this year increased marginally to hit fresh levels. New Bank of Ghana data showed that it reached almost 21 billion cedis at the end of June this year. Meanwhile, total profit of commercial banks before tax at the end of June this year reached almost 11 billion cedis. This actually represents a marginal increase from the 8.1 billion cedis posted in the same period last year. Award-winning Elegant Homes is set to dazzle at the Ecobank Journeys Habitat Fair with exclusive deals from October 23 to October 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. And the US Senate failed for the 5th time on Monday to pass spending measures that would reopen the government. Competing proposals by Democrats and Republicans were both shut down. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Welcome back, and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. That was the Business Minute, brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services.
And if you are looking for generators, you know the place to go is Anointed. Let me say good morning to Engineer J. Boateng, founder and CEO of Anointed Engineering Services Limited, and to all the staff of Anointed, to my favorite staff, Frida, at the Amrahia Anointed shop. Now, if you are looking for generators, you talk to Anointed. From 5 kVA to 3000 kVA generators. They give these to you at competitive prices, and for every generator you acquire, you enjoy 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets, and their services include, but not limited to, 24-hour emergency services, sale of spare parts, reliable rental services, professional advice, sale of tower lights and rental. And you can find the East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel. And the head office is at number 77 Anointed House on the main or Dokor Malam Highway. It's near the Dokor traffic light. They have 21 branches nationwide. We're looking at setting up a branch in Spain as well, so that people who live in Mars and all those places will get generators.
I like that.
Anointed is into skills training as well. If you want to train in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations, go to Anointed. You get 80% hands-on training. So call them today, 0243 480 334, 0246 423 534. Anointed, the generator experts.
And on big stories this morning, brought to us by Telecel, connecting energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health Insurance here for you. Our focus still on cancer, and we're looking at how you can know how to go about the diagnosis of cancer. And you've talked about liver cancer, the fact that you hear a lot of people talking about, say. Meanwhile, if you're going through those challenges, one of the last things you should do is to be taking herbal concoctions that are not prescribed by a qualified person.
Yeah.
And so you just go out there, you hear the adverts, they buy them, the next moment they're dead.
Yeah. And the data we are getting is not good. Look, Kofi, 2,400 diagnoses every year in Ghana, on average, okay? And 85% of the people diagnosed with liver cancer, they die. Because you have a problem, you feel some pain, you feel some bloating. People will not go to the hospital and have our doctors and healthcare professionals do the right job, right? Our radiologists, all these people, they'll be taking all sorts of concoctions, going for prayer camps and all those things. And we've also been told that even when people go to the hospitals and they are diagnosed of certain cancers, right, they'll go for one checkup, another treatment, and they stop. Some of them end up in churches, in prayer camps. Some of them just end up at home trying to use herbal medicine, all sorts of things. And by the time they get back to the hospital, they've moved from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3 to stage 4, and there's nothing we can do for them. And so when we talk about cancers, it puts the fear of God in us. True, we all don't want to get close to them. But the thing is that we have people trained in the country who can help you.
Sure, and that's what we're going to be talking about this morning. You don't have to miss this for anything. So just stay with us right here on the Super Morning Show.
Now, if you are looking for the best value data and voice offers that are tailored to your unique needs, you need to talk to Telecel. At Telecel, we understand everyone has their own preference. That's why we have the unbeatable made-for-me bundles, made just for you. Now, the made for me bundles are affordable. They are customized data and voice packages personalized for you. So simply dial *530# or download the Telecel Play app to subscribe to your special made for me bundle. Telecel is connecting energies, and we are connecting to the head office of Telecel this morning to say good morning to the CEO, Madam Patricia Obonai, to the team at Telecel, Andre Lasisi, Tayo, all the beautiful people at Telecel. Good morning to you. And thank you for being a part of the multimedia journey.
And of course, good morning to Kwame Nesumening and the team at Stanbic Bank, Mauko Afajinu. Thank you so much for being part of the multimedia family. Thank you so much for your partnership. You've been planning and waiting for the right time to make your move. Well, Stanbic Bank rates have dropped, and so this is the time. Take those bold steps to fund your dreams with a Stanbic personal loan, vehicle loan, consumer finance, solar loan, home loan, or credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank.
Now, you don't need big money to plan for retirement. You can do that today with just one Ghana cedi. That's all you need to join the Shield Cedi Crore a day pension plan from Shield Pension Trust. It's simple, it's affordable, and it's flexible. And it gets better. When you sign up, you're automatically enrolled on the Dachi Apomudin plan, which gives you medical insurance when you retire. So whether you are a banker, an IT expert, a civil servant, a trader, a freelancer, in fact, if you are even unemployed, one cedi a day, dear. Cedi Crore a day, dear. You should be able to put it somewhere with Shield Pension Trust now. So visit shieldpensiontrust.com or WhatsApp them on 050-915-0253 now. Shield Pension Trust, into the future with you. Now, Kofi, I think last Friday or Thursday was Julian Opuni's birthday, the MD of Fidelity Bank.
Yeah.
And so a big belated happy birthday to Mr. Julian Opuni. God bless you. We are still receiving, I will receive your birthday presents on your behalf.
You're out of
the
order.
rest of the month, I'll be receiving the
You're
birthday
out of
presents.
order. You're out of order. So look, when we return after these messages, stay with us. We'll be right back here on the Super Morning Show.
I send them, you get them. I get them, I send them. I get them, I pay them.
Telecel cash.
I get them, I take them.
Telecel cash.
You get them, I send them.
Telecel cash.
I send them, you get them.
Telecel cash.
I get them. I buy them, I take them. I pay them, I send them.
Telecel cash. Telecel Cash.
Experience the ultimate convenience of sending money on Telecel Cash. Sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash is free. You can also make payments to merchants on all networks. Enjoy best value and total security with Telecel Cash.
Telecel. Connecting energies.
Are you a business leader looking to secure the health and well-being of your team? Are you an individual seeking personal health protection for you and your family? At Equity Health Insurance, we know what good health means. That is why we offer comprehensive and competitive insurance plans that fit your needs.
Equity Health Insurance has been a game changer for my family. The Ebusia Health Plan provides coverage for us anytime we visit a medical facility.
My work colleagues and I receive the best of medical care from many hospitals, clinics and pharmacies because we are signed up to an Equity corporate plan.
Well, you heard them. Join the Equity Health Insurance family now. Visit our website at www.equityhealthinsurance.com for more information on our range of products and services. Contact us via email at info@equityhealthinsurance.com or call us on 050-1515-124 or 020-4269-562 and we are ready to assist you. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Customer Service Africa presents the 4th edition of the International Customer Service Summit 2025, celebrating Customer Service Week across the globe. Theme: Unlocking Customer Loyalty Through Proactive and Predictive Service. Happening on the 10th of October at Tank Palace Hotel, 9 a.m. sharp. Rates: 1,500 Ghana cedis in person and 500 Ghana cedis virtual or online. Keynote speaker: Dr. Emmanuel Day-to-me. Registration: call us on 020-009-5070 or 0242-861-098. ICAS, Empowering Excellence, Igniting Profits. Partners: Green Trek Tours, Alphamas, Elavine Consorts, Ghana Tourism Authority, Ghana Tourism Development Company, Ghana Hotels Association, Stains, M-Notify, Eastart, Soul Impact. Sponsors: The African Regent Hotel, Leather on Call GH. Media partners: Joy FM, Joy News, Joy Business, Joy Prime, GBC and GH1.
Welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Let's get interactive this morning. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief.
And for all parents, guardians, students, and school administrators listening to us, if the thought of going back to school is giving you pressure, don't worry, because EcoBank is taking all that pressure from you, from paying school fees to buying school supplies and even accessing short-term loans to support school projects. EcoBank has got a stress-free solution for you. For parents and guardians, conveniently pay school fees using EcoBank's digital-first platforms, no matter where you are. Rapid transfer lets you pay school fees directly to your school's account, fast and hassle-free. And if you're a school administrator or school owner, EcoBank is offering you more than easy fee collection solutions. Get asset financing to expand your facilities and working capital to keep things running smoothly. This term, let EcoBank handle the stress while you focus on what matters. Learn more about EcoBank Back to School offers. Call them on 0800 003 225, toll free for enquiries. EcoBank is your back to school partner. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Now, do you want a stress-free retirement? Of course I do. Do you want to become a fulfilled retiree even in sickness? Think about it this way. Today you're strong, healthy, working, earning an income, and living life. But life we know is unpredictable, and sickness or accidents could occur, which may leave you permanently incapacitated and may prevent you from working again. What's your best insurance or fallback when that happens? I bet you wouldn't want to be a burden on your family or anyone. You will still want to live life comfortably, right? Yes, but I have good news for you. SNIT provides contributors of the scheme who are incapacitated with a monthly pension due to their inability to work until death. Yes, you heard me right. Once you're a member of the SNIT scheme and a regular contributor, in the event of permanent sickness or accidents, SNIT steps in to pay you a monthly pension for life regardless of your age. Don't be a member of the Had I Known Club. Take decisive action today. Get enrolled on the SNIT scheme today. Pay your contributions regularly and relax knowing that SNIT has your back. Call SNIT on 0302 611 622 or connect with us on our socials: Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at SNIT Ghana. You can also visit any of our 53 branches nationwide to transact business. SNIT will deliver on our promise. When we return after these messages, our friends from EcoBank are joining us here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me.
Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know. Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerford, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. With sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices, you also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency service, rental and sale of tile lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024-642-3534 or 024-348-0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Hey, El Chamano, I agree to. I make sure. Salary them pay last week. This week, no, it finished. How? But don't you have GCB mobile app? Just request a salary advance. You will get it in 30 seconds. Gosh, it just dropped like it's hot.
Get up to 80% of your salary anytime with the GCB mobile app at the lowest interest rates. Switch to a GCB salary account now and payday can be any day. Download the GCB mobile app on Google Play, App Store, or Huawei App Gallery. T's and C's apply. GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resort. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Coffee in your cup, enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Father set me free from the shackles of my haters. Spent 200K on the watch, not for flex, motivation and purpose. He set the table before me to showcase all my blessings. I did guidance for the trot back at the scheme of the plot. And now it's pushed to start. Back to back, I did make them mad. And there's no denier, nobody hide that. The way I did me, a day on top. Private room for Louis Vuitton. 5-star, no be nickname, give me the money. Over the face, over the face. No be one paper, we dey live this life. If you bring back vibes, I go exit chat in my life. See what we done. No be talk, we dey show working, evidence they come. Till eternity. Till eternity. Set me free from the shackles of my haters. 9 million the house, don't be flex, motivation, purpose. I for do master class, cause baby, I'm in. Different house, different location. Don't seek out and patience. Yes, I took a pause. See, I'm back now, the king's on top. And you no denier, nobody had that.
Okay, I like this one. Well, I told you that our friends from EcoBank were going to be joining us here on the Super Morning Show. And I have Regina Ofori, Head Marketing and Brand, EcoBank Ghana. Regina, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Winston. Thank you for having me.
And congratulations to EcoBank on turning 40 in Africa and 35 years in Ghana.
Thank you. We are grateful to all our customers, and we thank Ghanaians for trusting us.
Great. So let's talk about, customer experience, customer service week from an EcoBank perspective, and what, customer experience means to EcoBank Ghana.
Right. So thank you once again this morning. And on behalf of Abena Osepoku, our Managing Director, and the entire management and staff of EcoBank, we want to thank all Ghanaians, especially our customers, for trusting us with their money, trusting us with their banking needs, and coming to us all the time. At EcoBank, customer experience is a time of reflection, because continuous improvement is necessary everywhere. And so times like this, we sit back, reflect on what we've done in the year under review, feedback we've had, some of the things we promised to do for customers, some of the things that we picked up based on our interactions with them, and see what we've delivered, and if there are gaps, we fix the gaps. But of course, in all this, our customers are with us, so it's also a time where we show appreciations to them and say a big thank you for their continuous custom and for believing that this is the bank that can actually help their progress. Last but not least, also, is a time where we share with customers some of the new things that we have in the pipeline, So just let them know whether we said A or we said B and when that is coming. So these are some of the things that we look at during Customer Service Week. So, like I said, reflect and say thank you, and also share with customers some of the plans that we have to make their life comfortable.
I am interested in a comfortable life. So tell us some of the plans you have to make their lives very comfortable.
So I think for me, the number one feedback that we get, and if you follow us on our channels, for instance, you would see that customers, there's a bit of discomfort with queues in the branches. So they give us feedback that they spend a lot of time in the queue. I mean, if you look at it in one breath, it tells you that Ghanaians are banking with the EcoBank, and we really appreciate that. But also, in doing so, then we need to now begin to find ways to ease the branches so our customers can come in and go quickly, and also truly use the branch for what we want to use it for, which is actually advisory services, where customers can come, have conversations with us on how we can help their banking needs and the rich solutions that we have that supports them. And so in doing so, you would notice that some of our branches have queue management systems, but not all the branches have that. So this month, we are rolling out a few more in some of the branches, and we'll continue to do so till the end of Q1 next year to ensure that when customers get to the branches, they are supported right from when they enter, and then you know how much time you're spending in the branch. Because sometimes it's also not even the amount of time. It's also because you cannot even preempt or predict how long you're going to spend in the branch. But once you're in a queue and a certain number, then you can actually begin to sense check how long you're going to spend in the branch. So that's one of the things that we are doing. Of course, we are also, through the feedback, also working on ourselves as the staff body of EcoBank, where continuous improvement, also training, upscaling some of the feedback the customer gives us to ensure that we're able to delight them and serve them properly. We have been relentless with innovation. We are at the forefront of digital innovation, digital banking in Ghana, but it doesn't mean that we are resting. It pushes us to do more. So during times like this and throughout the month, the year, what we do is to really always take stock of all our digital channels, all the solutions that we have, the products and services available, and then match that to the customer needs and aspirations that we get from the interactions with them, and ensure that we refine further what we have, improve and enhance some of those things. So for instance, today you'd see that the mobile app has been really improved. There are a lot more services, and in line with reducing the congestion in the branches as well, now we have 13 or so of our in-branch services that have been fully digitized. So you don't have to come to the branch to do some of those things. So you just stay online, being at home, being in the office, in the marketplace, wherever you are, you're able to bank and have access to the solutions that we have for you. So those are some of the things that we have, and that we continue to do to ensure that the customer enjoys convenience and is actually safe and also secured for them as well.
Great. So I was talking earlier about the fact that EcoBank in Africa is 40 years and in Ghana 35 years. Is there anything you would like to share with your customers on this momentous occasion?
Yes, so it's so exciting that it coincides with this week when the whole world is celebrating Customer Service Week. So this week, of course, we started yesterday, where in our branches we had a little token of love for our customers that came in yesterday to say thank you and truly show with our action that we do appreciate them and we enjoy their custom. But beyond that, there are lots of customer interactions that are happening. So throughout the month, in our branches, the entire leadership is going out from Accra to Elubo Eziama to Kenya to Tamale. We are going to all the branches. Sunyani, we are coming to you. We are going, talking to customers so they can put a face to the names and the leadership of the bank. And we're also visiting customers. So we go to the branch, so that is our home. Yeah. You come to us. But beyond coming to our home, then we also go into the offices of our customers as well. So customers, some of them will see us in their offices where we'll go and say thank you. And importantly, listen to them. For us, it's continuous improvement. So we take the feedback. Last but not least, we know that when we talk digital, there are customers who are also not coming to the branches. And we don't know all the homes. Of course, we can't visit even 1% of the homes of our customers and their offices. So we have a lot of fun on social media as well. A lot of our customers are there. Our followers are there. So they should look out for us between now and the end of the month, where we're going to have some exciting conversation on digital.
I'm interested in looking out for you because I want you to tell us what your clients and prospective customers can look forward to in the coming days, first of all during the Customer Service Week, but most importantly, your anniversary celebration. Beyond the visits and beyond the fun that you talk about on social media, are there any other things that they should look forward to?
There are lots, but it's almost like when you're preparing a certain party, some of the details will come out very soon.
You don't want to share everything now?
No. So we are focused on saying thank you this week and the month and all the anniversary, because our group is 40 years. Some of the amazing plans that we have at the right time, we will inform customers. But in Ghana, we've been serving for 35 years, and we are really grateful to our customers for trusting us. 35 years is not an easy journey, but because of their trust And like I said, they are continuous custom. We continue to grow, and undoubtedly, EcoBank is the bank and continue to be the Pan-African bank. So we are thankful to our customers.
Great. Still in studio with me this morning is Regina Ofori, who's head marketing and brand at EcoBank Ghana. So let's talk about digital banking solutions.
Yeah.
And we know that EcoBank has been a pioneer of digital banking solutions. Could you please tell us about some of the successes that drives convenience for your customers?
Yes, I talked about the EcoBank mobile app earlier, and I love to talk about it because across the country and each time you meet our customers, one of the things they would always mention is a mobile app. And that's the reason why if there's any service that gets any hits, you get the whole of Ghana talking. It tells you about the people that are using it, and it cuts across board, our customers and non-customers alike. And it's very easy to get on because you can onboard when you are not a customer of EcoBank. But even if you don't have a bank account, you can actually just get an Express account and join. So EcoBank mobile app is one. Of course, online banking for businesses, OmniLite and OmniPlus. Today, we allow businesses right from their offices, whether you are paying your taxes end of the month to GRA, you're able to pay through us. Bulk salaries, you can actually pay all your staff. Just load it with one click, you've paid. There's Ghana Ports payment as well, where you're able to do it with us on our digital platforms. We have agency banking as well within the community, where they actually give you a bank-like services. Over 4,000 active agents across Ghana. So if you add that to our branches, that's a lot of fiscal touch points where you go in there to even enjoy the digital services if you don't have access to that. So these and many more, EcoBank Online, if you're making your transactions, international transactions, transfer, the EcoBank, the rapid transfer is there for you. So these are the things that we do across board. So there are solutions for everybody, individuals, businesses, and for all kinds of banking needs that you have. EcoBank is there to support you.
Great. I mean, listening to you, you've talked about how you're great on feedback, how you thrive on feedback from all your clients, your valued customers. How do you receive these feedbacks?
There are a number of channels where we get feedback from. I think for me, the one that is very easy to customers, and we see that, is on our handles. So if you go to our socials, you find that a lot of customers come to us. They write to us and we respond. And we are very responsive, and we don't take the feedback for granted. We act on the feedback. So socials is one of the places they can meet us. But of course, our contact center remains the place on 080,000 3225. You can always call, give us your feedback. Our customers go to our branches, so we take feedback in our branches as well. If you come to the branch and there's something you've experienced right there and there and you want to share with us, we are very open to take that feedback. On our digital channels as well, you can chat with us. So EcoBank Online, you can chat with us. On our mobile app, you can chat with us. So these are the various places where you can, of course, on our website, ecobank.com, you select Ghana, and then you chat with us. So all these are various channels that you can give us feedback. And one of the assurance I'm giving to Ghanaians and our customers is when you give us the feedback, we take the feedback and we act swiftly on the feedback.
Great. We can't end without talking about warnings to be vigilant about fraudsters.
Yes.
So for those who are listening to us, I'm sure, people may contact them and say, we're from EcoBank, give us your OTP, your PIN. I know, and I've done LPMs where you're warning people. But what do you say to them? What should we look out for, just so we are safe?
Yeah, and I think this is a very important conversation because we would continue to lead on digital, and the few people who will not let us rest will not stop us, because our customers deserve convenience and we'll give it to them. So customers should please pay attention to persons pretending to be workers of EcoBank. They will call you, they will mention a certain branch, they will give you a name, and then they will put a certain story before you. So typically they will ask you to revalidate your Ghana card or revalidate your EcoBank mobile PIN. These are some of the things they will ask for. They will ask for your card number, your Ghana card number, or your PIN. These are all avenues to get access to your data, which we must all protect, and then your money. Now, so these are some of the things to look out for. Now, typically they will send an SMS and it always comes with a state of emergency, if I may use that word, where they're asking you to do something right now, or your account will be blocked, or you can't use your card, you can't use the mobile app. But I always tell customers that when we are doing any update, we give customers ample notice for them to do that. So if you get a message this morning that tells you that you should do something by 1 p.m., else you can't use your account, that should clearly tell you that it's not from EcoBank. It's a red flag. So you should sit back. Then when they call you, so you get a call, please ignore the caller ID, because there's Truecaller, and we all know that with Truecaller, I can save my number as Winston. And when anybody calls me or I call anybody, you see Winston. Yeah. So please focus on the digits, the actual number calling you, and not just the name, which is the caller ID or the sender. Please look at the digits. Likewise, when you get emails, please, we don't have any EcoBank email that has Gmail too or something. There's no Gmail or yahoo.com, anything. The domain you should always be looking out for is at ecobank.com. If you don't see at ecobank.com, please, it's not from us. So look out for that. If you are not sure, just use your cursor, hover on the email address, so you see the entire email address that is sending to you. And please, always think before you act. Just pause a minute and then think through some of the things that they're asking you to do, and know that your bank will not ask for we know your account details already. We don't need your PIN for anything, because you don't transact on your mobile banking or your online platform. You do that, so we don't need that. We don't need your card details. We are not going to use your card detail for anything. It is for you. And your PIN is your secret. It's almost, if you give your PIN to somebody, it's almost as though you've given the keys to your room to a stranger.
Sure.
That's it. And would you do that? You wouldn't do that.
Not at all.
Those are some of the things that we should look out for. So please, always stop, think before you act. So no email that has something in a domain apart from EcoBank is not us. And lately, one of the things that we're beginning to pick up, they actually will pick an ad that we have done. So literally crop the image, and then there's a message behind it. Or they would send an SMS, and they would have our toll-free number there, and then there will be another number, and then you'll be encouraged to rather call on the other number. Now that's a red flag. So please take note of some of these things, and always verify before you trust.
Okay.
There's no need rushing and being in the panic mode because somebody said your account will close in the next hour. We won't do that. We can't close your account without giving you notice. And why would we even do that? We need the business. We love doing business with you. So please take your time, verify. If you are lucky, and if you pick up these signs and so you don't fall for their tricks, please don't end it there. That's actually what we need. We like that our customers are empowered, and more of them are beginning to pick up these signs. But please, for the sake of other customers, when you pick up any suspicious email, a call, or SMS, kindly share with us.
Okay.
So we can also alert other customers to be on the lookout. Because by the time you receive it, other hundreds or 200s of customers have the same thing.
Sure.
And you don't know who may, because a person may be engaged, may actually fall to their tricks. So we really need customers to help us do this. And together, we can keep all our customers' data and money secured and protected from fraudsters.
Good information, Regina Ofori, Head of Marketing and Brand at EcoBank Ghana. Anything you want to say finally?
Yes, finally is to say thank you to our customers. We can't thank them enough. They are the lifeline to our business, and we really appreciate them choosing us and trusting us with their banking needs. It's a promise to them that we'll continue to do better, and we'll continue to serve them. Giving them excellent customer service is our priority. Is a mission possible, and every day when we wake up and we go to work, it's our aim to ensure that we deliver that. So they should not stop giving us feedback. We'll take it, we'll work on it, but we welcome them to bank with us. So if you are still not banking with us, this is an opportunity to come join us. Let's do business together. And thank you to our customers for believing with us and doing this with us. Thank you.
And thank you also for doing business with us at the Multimedia Group. lots of things that you do with us. We're very grateful to you. Of course, we're getting ready for the Habitat Fair, which is on the 23rd to the 26th. Right after the Habitat Fair, we get into the EcoBank Joy Business SME Fair also.
Yes.
From the 31st to the 2nd of November at the Good Park. And so lots of things that we do with you at EcoBank. I don't know if you want to make a comment about the Habitat Fair.
Oh, yes. I mean, we've done this for a while, and we continue to do that because housing is a basic need. All of us, we need that. So we'll continue to support Ghanaians. And for us, we've been talking about our diaspora mortgage a lot this year. And so for all our Ghanaian professionals living abroad, you're in the UK, you're in America, you're in London, wherever you are listening to us, please, we have a diaspora mortgage ready for you. And so at the Habitat Fair, we are there. Join us. Let's tell you more about it. It's basically giving you really legacy without litigation, right? Where you're able to get a home back home. So when you come to Ghana, you have a home where your family can be comfortable. And I say legacy without litigation because we know sometimes it's difficult. No middleman.
No, my brother took money and didn't build house.
It's just memories and things that you can actually be proud of, and will help you. So whether you are starting, whether you have a plan, we have a lot of real estate developers that we actually have them. These are people that we have screened, and so you can actually trust that you can do business with them. Come look at their properties they have, and we'll help you with the financing. And so wherever you are, so you are living abroad, you have a mortgage and you are paying monthly, and it's only EcoBank that allows you to do that without any wahala. So they should come to us, and we are happy to be doing this together with the Multimedia Group.
Of course, it's from the 23rd to the 26th of October at the Accra International Conference Center. Thank you very much, Regina Ofori, Head of Marketing and Brands at EcoBank Ghana. When we return after these messages, as part of our Cancer Month, the conversation is on the diagnosis of cancer. I know there are many of you are asking, how do I know? How do I know what I'm going through? What are the signs that I should look out for? That is what we're about to talk about after these messages.
I get my stuff on my head.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best.
I get my stuff on my head, and nobody understands. On my shako, while I do for you. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Let me know if I embarrass you with my money. Girl, let's fly out to Paris. Fly out to Paris, cruise Lamborghini Ferraris. In your tsunami, I want to swim with my baby. I get the money, find my demons on daily. Mama believe me, so I don't need it. No, them no see. We take off and then go trips. Jamie, what talk and do?
Every 3 minutes, someone in Africa is diagnosed with cancer. But here's what you need to know. Many cancers are preventable, and when caught early, many are beatable. This October, Joy 99.7 FM presents the Cancer Awareness Month, a comprehensive 4-week series bringing you Ghana's leading cancer specialists to discuss the cancers affecting our communities. From breast cancer to prostate cancer, from childhood cancers to blood cancers, our expert doctors will answer your questions and share life-saving information about prevention, early detection, and treatment. Join us every weekday this October on the Super Morning Show as we feature pathologists, surgeons, oncologists, and cancer survivors sharing knowledge that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Cancer Awareness Month, October on Joy 99.7 FM. Because when it comes to cancer, what you don't know can hurt you.
Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Accra, get ready. On October the 10th and 11th, multiple Grammy Award-winning jazz musician Wynton Marsalis and the world's greatest jazz orchestra, the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, will perform live at the Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. Experience 2 unforgettable nights of pure jazz excellence from New York to Accra. This is a once-in-a-generation cultural moment. Tickets are limited. Secure yours now before they sell out. Tickets are available at Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill, or you can call or WhatsApp 0241 611 822 for tickets and inquiries. October the 10th and 11th, 8 p.m. each night. Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra live in Accra. Also featuring drummer Herlin Riley, percussionist Weedy Bryma, and vocalist Chanel Johns. This event is presented by the Ghana Jazz Foundation and Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill.
Ghana, it's a new year and Bills Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bills offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596 920 833 or 0302 200 390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
It's the Electroland Back to School promo. Get huge deals on NASCO LED TVs from $899 CDs, washing machines from 1,399 Ghana CDs with free iron on some models, AC from 2,799 Ghana CDs, TCL TVs with free 43 or 55 inches TV on selected purchases. Grab a Samsung 43 to 65 UHD Smart 4K TVs and get a free TV wall bracket. NASCO top and bottom mount fridges from 1,499 Ghana cedis with free portable juicer. Ceiling fan for 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave from 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer for 699 Ghana cedis. NASCO blender for 219 cedis. Tabletop burner for 449 Ghana cedis. Rush and get yours. Visit www.electrolandgh.com or call 0503 159 739. Don't miss out on these amazing deals.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kojo Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kojo Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kojo Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kojo Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kojo Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kojo Charcoal toothpaste. Kojo Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kojo, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's time to take the next step toward your dreams. Admissions are now open for our October intake at Lancaster University, Ghana. Get ready for a world-class education, global opportunities, and an unforgettable experience in Ghana. For more information, contact us at +233 030 211 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Apply today and begin your journey to success with Lancaster University, Ghana. Your future starts now.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like Jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank accounts too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
The Almighty on this
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
Yes, this is how we're doing it. It's 8:49 on the Super Morning Show, and in just moments we're bringing you today's installation of our Cancer Awareness Month, and we're excited to be hearing from our guest who will be educating us on how to investigate and detect cancers. Okay, that's coming up, but not before we remind you that really the best place for conferencing right now is Aqua Safari. Beautiful place with beautifully designed conference facilities, state-of-the-art technology, comfortable seats which are all adaptable so you can adjust them to whatever purpose you have in mind, and of course it comes with first-class catering and customer service, and all of this is happening in the center of a stunning panoramic view of the River Volta. All right, during your breaks you can go and check out the animal sanctuary, you can go tour the islands, and of course you can enjoy a quiet, refreshing river breeze while you're waiting to get back to work. Okay, so if you're planning a conference, make this phone call now. 054 011 I'll do that again. 0540 110 190. Okay, 0540 110 190. Call them now. Aqua Safari Resort, bringing you closer to nature.
And you know, the numbers don't lie. Over 1,000 winners this week have received some money in the Still Mensaka promo, from 100 Ghana cedis to 200 Ghana cedis e-cash. Some are also going home with brand new yellow biz routers, and even up to 2,000 Ghana cedis in the weekly prizes. Now, the big one is the 100,000 Ghana cedi ultimate prize. Okay? Now, all you need to do is to keep transacting on the Momo app, and you could walk away with the ultimate prize. And remember that it's not just payments and money transfers, bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms. All these qualify. So your chance awaits. Download the Momo app, keep transacting, and you too can say Mensaka, oh Mensaka.
Well, the luckiest
Luck is everywhere.
For everyone, yeah.
The luckiest.
The luckiest.
So, you know what to do? Grab your phone, dial star 712 hash, choose option 1 to buy a ticket for yourself, or option 2 to buy for me. Okay? If you want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, you go with option 1 again. If you prefer to choose your own ticket number, that's option 2. Confirm payment with Momo, and you're in. Now, this is the online way. Head to theluckiestafrica.com and register. Tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number or let the system choose for you. You can buy a ticket for me also if you want. So when it's time to pay, use Momo if you're in Ghana, or pay with your card if you're abroad. One ticket can multiply your money by 500 times, and your community could win over 10 times over. This is your golden chance. Hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
For everyone, yeah.
The luckiest.
You know, smart people always choose the right time to make their move. All right, so if you're smart, you will be making your move to Stanbic Bank now, because they've lowered their rates, which means you can now get a Stanbic personal loan, a vehicle loan, consumer finance, a solar loan, a home loan, or a credit card. You can now be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to get started.
And you know, the grand finale of the Energy Commission Senior High School's Renewable Energy Challenge is today, 10 a.m. sharp. Accra International Conference Center. It will be live on Joy News. And the 6 outstanding schools in the grand finale: Presec, Legon, Adidomi Senior High School, Ahantaman Senior High School, Ola Girls Secondary School, Kenya, Sidamongo Senior High School, and Dabopa Technical Institute. They are competing for the ultimate title of Ghana's Clean Energy Champion. 10 a.m. Catch it live on Joy News. It is powered by the Energy Commission and the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition in partnership with the Ghana Education Service, Ghana TVET Service, and with support from GIZ, Ashesi University, Volta River Authority, Greenfield Ambassadors, Star Oil, and the PERs. Media partners, Joy News.
Well, are you passionate about working in the travel industry? Do you want to become an airline ticketing agent, travel agent, or do you want to work as an airport passenger ground staff? Then this is your time to level up with Josh Training Institute. At Josh Training Institute, we offer IATA and hospitality programs delivered by industry experienced tutors. Programs offered include foundation in travel and tourism, consultancy in travel and tourism, managing the travel business, passenger ground services, air cargo introductory. So if you're a university student studying tourism, hospitality, languages, or related fields, SHS graduates eager to step into the industry, working professionals looking to upgrade your skills, then Josh Training Institute is the place to be. Tuition is only 4 months. You receive 3 months real-world internship experience. You enjoy hands-on practical lessons and training. This is your opportunity to earn internationally recognized IATA and Amadio certification, your ticket to working in aviation, travel agencies, or the global hospitality industry. For inquiries, call or WhatsApp now 0257457472. You can also visit their website at Asylum Down near the Asylum Down roundabout, or check their website joshtraininginstitute.com. Classes are enrolling now. Don't miss your chance to train, certify, and launch your dream career.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM. In your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
This is the Super Morning Show live on Joy 99.7 FM. My name is Kojo Akoto Boateng, and it's time for episode 2 of our Cancer Awareness Month. And today we'll be talking about investigative tools for cancer diagnosis. Basically, how do doctors and healthcare professionals get to know you have cancer so that they can treat cancer for you? How do you get to find out if you have it or not? That's what we'll be talking about this morning. It's a build-up from yesterday's conversation, which was the first episode with Professor Kojo Akoto from the University of Cape Coast on understanding what cancers are, the various types of cancers, who is at risk, and what we must do basically to prevent them. Now, today I have one of the very experienced radiologists in the country, and she'll be giving us and sharing some knowledge with us as to how cancer is diagnosed to enable doctors and healthcare professionals to treat it. And so our guest is Dr. Albertina Oheneba Williams. She's a consultant radiologist, women breast cancer imaging specialist. She's a breast interventionist, and she's with BME Diagnostics and Healthcare. And she joins us today on the conversation on the Cancer Awareness Month. Doc, welcome to the Cancer Awareness Month. I hope you are well.
Thank you, Kojo. I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing too?
I'm also doing very well. It's a month to talk about one of the things that a lot of us fear. I remember when we were kids growing up in Kumasi, if you heard somebody had cancer, we will just then assume that the person was already dead and gone. If family said somebody had any form of cancer, they will start preparations for the person's funeral. But after yes, but after the conversations we are having on cancer, I'm learning different things about it, and I'm a bit more hopeful that one, we can prevent them, and if you are even unable to prevent them, we can diagnose them early and treat them. And I think that one of the key processes in fighting cancers is diagnosing them, and then we treat them. So tell me a bit about yourself. You are a consultant radiologist. When we say somebody is a consultant radiologist, what does a person do?
Okay, so a radiologist is a medical doctor that has specialized in being able to detect diseases in the body as it is using machines without opening up the body. So that's what radiologists do. If somebody gets a stroke and they want to tell whether it's a hemorrhagic or infarctive stroke, if somebody has a disease in the spine, so CT scans, MRI, PET CTs, ultrasound, X-rays, and then there are, in fact, radiology is involved in, there are different aspects of it that are coming. But most of what I do is with women and then breast imaging.
So for what you do, can I describe it as non-invasive?
Yes. So the difference between us and pathologists is that they would like a piece of the body or the body itself where the person has passed on. But we are able to detect pathology while the person is alive using machines.
You earlier said if somebody has a stroke, hemorrhagic stroke, and you use another term. When you say something, you say a hemorrhagic stroke. What is it?
Hemorrhagic strokes are strokes that the blood vessels had burst and then there's bleeding into the brain.
Okay.
Or if the blood vessel has been blocked. So we are able to tell things that are happening in the body by using machines.
Okay. So in this case, you, the consultant,
we are doctors for doctors.
You are doctors for doctors.
Yes.
Wow. So you can see whatever is happening in the body, and based on your results, based on the results, other doctors and other consultants can then decide on the next course of action.
And then sometimes what we also do is to discuss treatment options or approaches. Sometimes the surgeon can ask, do you think I should go this way or that way? So we look at the images to decide that for them.
Great, great, great. Now let's come to cancer. We've learned a lot about cancers in the first episode, the various types and all those things. So, and when it comes to cancers, we are all afraid of it. Even the thought of going to tests or get screened or find out whether you have it or not. A lot of people are afraid of it, but we need you to help us go through this process. So, how do you do diagnosis for cancers? What different techniques are there? How do you investigate our bodies to know that somebody has cancer or may get cancer?
Okay. Be able to pick up the cancers even just at the time they start developing. So if it's 2 cm or 2 millimeters or 3 millimeters, as small as it is, we want to be able to catch those.
Doc, before I let you go ahead, I need you to break down some of the terms for me. For example, you said if somebody has lesions that are indeterminate, what is that?
So sometimes you can have a mass in the breast that is having some features of it being benign and another feature of it, maybe just one of it being malignant. But we want to be very sure of what it is, especially in those that have positive family history of breast cancers. And you don't want to miss those to chance. Then we go on and do breast MRIs for those individuals. Otherwise, breast MRI is not for everyone. Mammogram and ultrasound is able to diagnose up to like 99% of the breast cancers, and we do not need breast MRI for that.
So from the indeterminate, you've taken me to malignant and benign. What are those?
So benign lesions are ones that can be in the breast. They would grow very slowly and they will not go to other sites. Malignant lesions are fast growing. They have very fast doubling time, and then they can go to the brain, the bone, some go to the liver, the spleen, in fact, any other part of the body. So basically, when we say we want to catch cancer early, if it starts in the breast, we want to be able to get it out of the breast and out of the body before it gets to other parts of the body. Because once it starts metastasizing, it means the person is getting to the end of life. And that is the sad thing, because most of our cancers are being diagnosed in stage 3 and stage 4, where they have very bad survival, low survival rates compared to other countries that have real screening protocols. So they are able to pick up cancers in stage 1, where they are having like a 90% 5-year survival rate, compared to somebody coming in stage 3 or stage 4. In fact, some come in with breast cancer. They know there's something in their breast, but because it's not painful, they do nothing about it till they become paralyzed. So the first time you might see somebody for breast cancer, the person is paralyzed, had a mass in the breast for more than 3 years, is not painful, so had done nothing about it, and they are coming in paralyzed. Which means that the cancer has moved from the breast to the backbone. And now they are paralyzed, then they are feeling pain, they can't walk, so they'll come to the hospital.
So I'm getting a trend here that even though cancer prevalence in Africa is lower than in the West, because they are able to investigate and find out these cases very early, they are able to treat, so mortality is low. But for us, sometimes we do not get to find these cancers early. So by the time we see them, they are at stage 3, stage 4, and it becomes very fatal for patients. Is that the trend you're also seeing?
Okay, so half of what you said is true. The thing is, they are not coming to the hospital. So it's not like you do not have the tools to diagnose.
Okay.
But, It's in my breast. It's not even paining me. I don't have a problem with it. There was a time I was reporting a chest x-ray for somebody who was doing medicals to travel outside to study. And then I saw a mass. So I called the doctor and said, your patient has cancer somewhere. This is metastasis. So the doctor started questioning the patient and she said, I have something in my breast. It's not even painful. It's not paining me. But as she's sitting there, planning to travel outside to go to university, she has breast cancer that has left the breast and have gone into the lung and is growing, because as at the time we saw it, it was about 4 centimeters. It's big. So she knows there's something in her breast. It's not that she doesn't have money, but because it's not paining her, she's not even bothered about it and will not even go to the hospital for anybody to tell them it's this or it's that. But so she would have just been there, and then the lung metastasis would have been there. Then she'll start having symptoms of breathlessness. That is the time she would have been diagnosed. So she's had this thing, but has decided not to go. Our problem is the time of seeing the problem and then time to report to the hospital. So it's not like there aren't investigative tools that can be used to diagnose these, but what time are we getting to the hospital? That's the question.
This is the Super Morning Show. It's our Cancer Awareness Month. My name is Kojo Akoto Boateng, and our guest for this episode is Dr. Albertina Oheneba Williams. She's a consultant radiologist, and she's a women and breast imaging specialist and a breast interventionist. And she's talking to us about investigative tools for cancer diagnosis. You know, modern cancer diagnosis involves sophisticated tools and techniques that many of us don't understand. So this episode, we are trying to demystify the diagnostic process, okay? We are trying to explain how doctors use various tests to detect and confirm cancer. And also trying to understand how to reduce the fear of going for a test and to help you know what to expect if you need testing. And Doctor is so far has explained a lot of things to us. So Doc, you said that there are imaging techniques like CT scans, MRI scans, PET scans, and ultrasound scans.
So for the machines we use for the breast is the mammogram, the breast ultrasound, and then the breast MRI. Okay. But we also try to stage the disease to see if it has spread to the other parts of the body. That's when we use CT scans, bone scans, PET scans, so that we'll be able to plan the treatment as to what surgery, the kind of chemotherapy, or if the patient will even undergo radiotherapy. So after the diagnosis of cancer by a mammogram, a breast ultrasound, or breast MRI, we go on to do biopsy. Usually what I do is ultrasound guided core biopsy, where we use ultrasound as a means of getting to the cancer and then taking pieces of it to send to the pathologist for them to be able to tell us what it is. If it's found out that it is breast cancer, then they do the hormone receptor test, which is the ER and PR. We also do the HER2 new test and then some genetic testing if it's indicated.
Doc, you've also mentioned biopsy. So today we're having a mini medical school on the radio. What's a biopsy?
So biopsy is taking pieces of a mass to send to the pathologist for definitive diagnosis. There are more than 600 subtypes of breast cancer. So what Ya might be having will be different from what Efia is having. Though they might be having the same symptoms, the kind of chemotherapy choices that the medicines that will be used might be different. So we have to know the biopsy gives us a piece of the tissue. We get it out of the body, understand how it's like. Then after we have all this, we have a multidisciplinary team where people from different, like we have surgeons, pathologists, radiologists, there are nurses, there are palliative doctors, we have breast surgeons, what's their name? Psychologists, because it's a fancy. Yes, nutritionists. We have oncology nurses that would sit down and then decide per patient. Everyone is unique, just as your name is unique. So we pick person, look at the size of the lesion. Has it spread? Has it gone this way? That the person still want to give birth after this because the person had not given birth before, or the person doesn't bother about it. Is the person pregnant? So we sit down and discuss the patient and choose the best treatment plan. But the problem is most of the time our cases default.
Why does it happen that way? Why do cases default?
Oh, well, some of them would say they have prayed about it and it's gone and it will go on itself, or they are going for waiting. Some will say they are going to see a malam. Some will say they are going to see a prophet. And some are just afraid. And some also just give up on life.
Wow.
If you catch cancer early, the treatment is cheaper than if it's coming in an advanced stage.
Is the treatment painful?
Oh, well, cancer is aggressive. So whatever drugs you are using also has to be aggressive. So it kind of weakens a little. But hey, there are people that have gone through breast cancer. If they tell you this person has gone through this, you wouldn't believe it. You have to just be stronger than the cancer.
How about the investigation process, the diagnostics process? Is it also painful?
No, when I'm doing biopsy for patients, sometimes I play their favorite music, or we chat through the procedure. I wouldn't say it's painful. No, not at all. Well, when I am doing it, I wouldn't say it's painful because I try to feel the person's pain.
I'm wondering some of the songs the patients have been asking you to play. What are some of the high-ranking musicians whose music you play for patients?
All of it end up being gospel.
I see. Interesting. This is the Cancer Awareness Month, and we are talking about investigative tools in diagnosing cancer here in Ghana. And our guest, Dr. Albertina Williams, is sharing a lot of them with us. But Doc, you've spoken extensively about breast cancer and the various tools and the various processes, and you've given us some of the nuances behind all this. People who don't consistently come for treatment and follow-ups and all those things. The processes you use in diagnosing breast cancer, is it the same for all the other types of cancers we've learned about so far? For example, men have prostate cancer. There are the cancer in the bone marrow. What's it called? I learned about it yesterday, but the name is gone. Leukemia, and all the other types of cancers. Is it the same process you use in the diagnostic process?
No. For leukemia like this, if they are going to use imaging, that would be bone. It's bone, so that would be X-rays, CT scans, or MRI of the particular parts that they think the leukemia is, and then they'll do blood tests. Sometimes they do bone marrow biopsy, where they go into the bone marrow itself and then take a piece of it. If it's liver cancer, liver cancer, we don't talk about it much, but let me tell you how deadly it is. Just a bit of it. For the 2,800 cases of liver cancers that are diagnosed yearly.
In Ghana?
2,000. Yes.
2,800 cases.
Yes, it's a lot now. 2,400 die because within 6 weeks, latest 8 weeks, most of them are dead. If you are not doing screening and you are waiting for the thing to happen before you go to the hospital for treatment, it means about 70 or 80% of the liver is already gone. Okay, so let's forget about liver cancer.
No, Doc. Let's hold on to liver cancer for a bit. You said we have about 2,800 cases every year, and about 2,400 of them die. That is 85% of them dying every year. So we lose.
They come in late, and people are drinking indiscriminately. There's hepatitis. People with hepatitis B infection, some of them do not even test, so they do not even know that they are hepatitis B patients. And by the time you realize, they'll be coming with these huge masses. And most of the time, when these things start, it starts with general malaise, and their eyes are yellow, and we like over-the-counter drugs and herbal medications. So the liver that is already weak, they would go and take different herbal concoction, be drinking it in cups and glasses, and then weaken the liver further.
Wow.
So it's and what you can do is to have an ultrasound for the liver. It's an ultrasound, and then be sure if you are Hep B negative, you get the vaccination so that you don't get the infection, because most of these people have the Hep B infections. And still, in fact, let's say for the liver, the person will not even know. But for the breast mass that they sit down and even look at, they don't want to go to the hospital because it's not painful. So
We have a lot of work to do. So you've given us a lot on breast cancer, on leukemia, on liver cancer. Now, whilst we talk about breast cancer for the women, the men are also suffering from prostate cancers. These days, when I meet my older friends who are 50, 55, 60 years, and they're having conversations, the prostate comes up in almost every 15 minutes. Somebody mentions something about prostate. Tell me about it.
Okay, so for the prostate, what the men can do for themselves is to eat well, exercise, make sure you have enough fruits and vegetables, and do yearly PSA testing, which is the prostatic specific antigen. That there are levels for it depending on how it is. Then they can tell whether the person has prostate cancer. Then they can go ahead and even have prostate biopsies to be able to diagnose these. But a lot of men you don't like going to the hospital. You have a few coming in, which is great, but most people are not thinking in that aspect. They want the disease to come before we do something about it. We are not being proactive.
And how's the diagnosis for prostate done?
We do PSA testing. It's a blood test. And
You don't use your imaging machines.
You can do a transrectal ultrasound or have a prostate MRI. But we usually do the prostate MRI after they have high PSA, and then they might have done a prostatic biopsy. Then they come in for the prostate MRI.
So it means that for every patient, sometimes you'd have to do multiple tests to really establish what it is, how advanced it is, and the course of treatment for it, right?
Yes, because you want to stage it. There are different stages of the disease. The treatment that you do for stage 1 is different from what you do for stage 4. currently, they are still doing tests on how to be able to treat breast cancer that is less than 2 centimeters with cryotherapy, where they are freezing the cancer. So if somebody comes in and the person has a 1 centimeter breast cancer, you just put the probe, just like you are doing under ultrasound, just like we are doing a biopsy, put it in the middle of the cancer and then freeze it. But if people are going to wait till the cancer has taken over all of the breast and has even spread to the bone and everything, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So staging is very important because it can determine what we can do for this patient. For some, you just have to give them palliative care because they are coming in advanced stage. In the early stages, we want to take out the cancer from the breast, and then every part of the body should be free. We don't want it to spread. But if the person comes and it has already spread, then you give, there are treatments that we also give that some of them are like respond. There are some people that are miracle patients. They will come very bad. You start treating them and they somehow get somehow better. Yeah.
Now, Doc, let's spend the last 5 minutes of our conversation talking about some of the other things that I have read about today and also heard over the past few days. For example, the Ghana Health Service is running an ad on our show, and they're talking to women to go for, is it for I've forgotten the name of that vaccine. They should vaccinate again so that they reduce their risk of getting cervical cancer.
Yeah, that's the HPV.
HPV, yes. And my niece and a few female friends I know over the past few days have been talking about going to get the pap smear and all those things. Can you tell us a bit about those?
Okay, so cervical cancer is cancer that affects the cervical region of the uterus, and the human papilloma virus, which is the HPV, has been implicated in more than 90% of the cases. So it's like if someone has the HPV, they are likely to have cervical cancer. So what they are trying to do with the vaccine is to be able to prevent the HPV infection, and in the long run, being able to decrease the number of cases of cervical cancer that we have in our community. So if the person is a virgin, that is the best time to receive the vaccine. If the person is sexually active, then it's important to have yearly pap smears, where it is quite, well, it's uncomfortable, but it's not painful. And in that, you put a speculum into the vagina and then swap it around there's a particular swap that comes that we turn around the cervix, and then we send the pathologists for them to tell us whether there are cancer cells in there or not. And
is it like the swab they use for COVID testing?
No, this one has it's a wooden spatula, really, and it has a shape that fits into the cervix of the female.
So you would recommend that all our daughters, our sisters, our wives?
No. The person is not sexually active. You will not even do it for such a person.
Okay.
So it has to be somebody who is sexually active.
Now, Doc, let's come to one of the most important areas when it comes to testing. Is it expensive to test for any of these cancers? One, you've established that when it comes to the diagnostic tools, we have all of them available in Ghana. But how affordable and how accessible are they?
They are affordable and accessible. I was telling someone that for October, that is when most of the mammograms machines in the country is being used, and for the rest of the year, it's free. It's just there. Nobody uses it. So it's not even about the numbers, because for what we even have is not overwhelmed. It only gets overwhelmed in October and then the early part of November, and it's like everything goes to sleep again. It goes into hibernation till October, like we having this talk that would encourage someone to go and have a testing. These things are there, but we don't want to assess it. I don't want to know. What you don't know don't kill you, but that's not true when it comes to your health.
And they're accessible across the country. Like if I leave Accra and go to Kumasi, and I leave Kumasi and go to maybe the Gary Timpani district, for example, and if I'm a woman, can I have access to these services?
At Accra, you can get, Kumasi, you can get, but for the other regions, they'll have to come to the regional capital. And let me tell you, you get some people telling you that it's something. But then the story changes when I have seen people just go for a test. Then the next year they go for another mammogram, and then there's an interval cancer. They are so
So you don't have to wait till you feel pain. You don't have to wait till you feel that something is off.
If you are waiting to feel pain or feel that something is off, then you are gambling with your life.
Wow. Another question. You can land, then I'll give you my last but one question.
Bring your question.
Are these tests covered by health insurance?
I don't think so. I don't think so. For some of the ultrasounds, yes, it's covered by health insurance, but when it comes to mammograms and the rest, no. And we are still in the process of getting a national protocol for these things. Then, in fact, the Breast Society of Ghana, when we launched this year's campaign, we invited the NHIS over for us to have deliberations and then things that they should add to their list. And I think it's an ongoing conversation. We hope we get there someday.
Let me see if I've been a good student. Before we wrap up, many of us fear the diagnostic process itself, but we shouldn't fear because it is not painful and it's not something to fear, right? Because you have all the tools and the experience to do it. Proper diagnosis is crucial for effective treatment. So you do not have to wait and feel some pain or some discomfort before you go and test. Just talk to your doctor, and your doctor will advise you on regular testing for different cancers so that you can see whether you are okay or not, right?
Yes.
And we have a lot of professionals in the treatment and the management chain who are ready to help us if, unfortunately, we have any cancer.
We are more than ready.
And early detection saves life.
Early detection and effective treatment saves lives.
Early detection and effective treatment saves life. Doc, you've been amazing on this episode of the Joy FM Cancer Awareness Month. Dr. Albertina Oheneba Williams, consultant radiologist. She's also a woman and breast imaging specialist and a breast interventionist, talking to us about how we diagnose cancers, the various investigative tools, and what we can do together to detect early, treat early, so that we can save our lives. Any final words, Doc?
Most of the diagnostic centers in and around the country are offering amazing discounts, and I think this is certainly a time of the year that every woman should go for a mammogram. If you are above 40, if you're less than 40, you can go for a breast ultrasound. And please, for the men, the 1% of them that has breast cancer, I beg you, don't stay in the house like the women do. Come early so that it will be sorted out early.
Early. I will be coming to BME Diagnostics and Healthcare at Abilikuma Pentecost Junction. Thank you so much, Doc. And thank you to our listeners for listening. The Super Morning Show continues. Stay with us.
Super Morning Show.
over. The grand finale of the Energy Commission Senior High School's Renewable Energy Challenge is here. Watch as 6 outstanding schools, Presbyterian Boys SHS Presekli Gon, Adidome Senior High School, Ahantaman Girls Senior High School, Ola Girls Secondary School Kenyase, Damongo Senior High School, and Dabopa Technical Institute compete for the ultimate title of Ghana's Clean Energy Champion. Join us on Tuesday, 7th October 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center at 10 a.m. Who will rise to the top? Catch the thrilling finals live on Joy News at 10 a.m. prompt. The Senior High School Renewable Energy Challenge is powered by the Energy Commission and the Ministry of Energy and Green Transition in partnership with the Ghana Education Service and the Ghana TVET Service, and with support from GIZ, Ashes University, Volta River Authority, Greenfield Ambassadors, Star Oil, and the PURC. Media partner, Joy News.
Your world, your prosperity, your bold future.
If the people you're spending the most of your time with are not part of your value creation, forget your tools and forget your skills. You're not going anywhere.
This October, why don't you unlock the transformative power of culture and language? Get ready, it's the bold new normal. Join Lucy Quist with her renowned lineup of change makers at this year's The Bold New Normal Conference 2025, 8 a.m. on October 25th at the Enclave Gardens, East Legon, Ghana. Theme: the transformative power of culture and language, rethinking socialization for prosperity. Tickets available now. www.egotickets.com. Search The Bold New Normal or dial *713*33*45#. Platinum sponsor Margins ID Group. Sponsors MTN, Stamping Bank, Type, Media Partners, Dominion TV, Joy 99.7 FM and Sunny FM.
Saswabo, sasso sasso, come tonton preko. Sasso sasso, come tonton preko. Edrana drami ne buseshe, ye hakesia ne malaria. Minya me kone me sasso spray. Every mosquito started run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, sasso, me say come on, tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani sham ne die, demo stronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone, yeah. Money we define, every day and night. Mama, dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Just star 712 hash. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with 1 CD. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest. The teacher, doctor, market woman. You can be the luckiest. Luck is everywhere, for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere, yeah, for everyone. Star 712 hash. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
It's the Electroland Back to School promo. Get huge deals on NASCO LED TVs from $899 CDs. Washing machines from 1,399 Ghana CDs with free iron on some models. AC from 2,799 Ghana CDs. TCL TVs with free 43 or 55 inches TV on selected purchases. Grab a Samsung 43 to 65 UHD Smart 4K TVs and get a free TV wall bracket. NASCO top and bottom mount fridges from 1,499 Ghana cedis with free portable juicer. Ceiling fan for 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave from 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer for 699 Ghana cedis. Nasco blender for 219 cedis. Tabletop burner for 449 Ghana cedis. Rush and get yours. Visit www.electrolandgh.com or call 0503 159 739. Don't miss out on these amazing deals.
You know, say Premier League no get size, the passion, the goals, hey, it a be rough. And DSTV is giving premium customers the chance to watch a Premier League game live. All you need to do is to keep your DSTV premium subscription active from now till 15th December. Dial *759# and stand the chance to watch your favorite star play before your very eyes. This promo is brought to you by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T&Cs apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Joe, Nakam well. It a fit. Adjust 60 degrees. It enter. Hey boss, this one to eat crack. The first one it be so no you spoil am. What I go tell my customer? This be the fake pipe crack.
Get the king of all pipes and stop these excuses. DPS Pipes. When I say DPS, it's durable, premium quality, safe, and suitable for domestic, industrial, and agricultural use. Why choose inferior? Go for DPS Pipes. Comes in variety of colors and shapes. Choose the king. Avoid excuses. DPS Pipes. Pipe Munyina Ahene. Call 0543 662 727. Locate our factory off Sprintex Road, Coca-Cola Down. DPS Pipes. Connecting you to life.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yes, DJ Obeti is practicing for Volta region.
No, he's going to be at Windsor Hotel.
That's right.
For the Windsor night on the 24th of October. As part of the 75th anniversary of Mauli School.
That's right.
So DJ Obeti is getting ready. I don't know why the team chose Windsor Hotel, but it's one of the. It brings back memories. In those days, every event actually was at Windsor Hotel, and so Windsor means welcome. So a hotel that is known as welcome, you know what will happen?
It's obviously very welcoming.
I tell you. So
when we say Windsor, how do you respond?
Yo.
Hey, is it yo? Me I say ho.
Why ho?
I mean, say
now ho saying. What does ho mean?
Talk about Jadu, good morning. I'm sorry for saying ho.
No, wait. What did you think ho meant?
When they say Windsor, my father no teach me ever. Right. But I don't know say the thing be yo. I thought it was ho. So when they say Windsor, I say ho.
So when you go to the north and they welcome you, they say wow.
If your brother is Rafiq Salam.
Anyway.
Kojo, before we continue, I need to do this, okay? I need to do this because this one says, a dedication today. Today we celebrate a remarkable woman, a pillar of grace, wisdom, and unwavering love. Happy 70th birthday to our mother, to our beloved mother and grandmother, Madame Joyce Batplange. From your daughter Elsie, your son-in-law Horatio, and your precious grandchildren Aseda and Araba, we send you oceans of love and gratitude. A very long one. It says, your life has been a radiant example of strength and elegance and compassion. You've nurtured generations with your wisdom and warmed hearts with your laughter. As you mark this milestone, we honor your legacy and beauty of your journey. May this new chapter be filled with joy, serenity, and the continued blessings of good health and love. We love you deeply and we celebrate you today and always. Happy 70th, Mama Joyce. You are truly golden.
Fanciful. Our names are nice. Batplange. Happy birthday to her. All right. Well, listen, just before we wrap things up, let me remind you that Star Oil is fast becoming Ghana's biggest OMC. They've got over 240 stations across the country, which means that you can get quality service wherever you go. And in addition to great value for your money, they also help you to count the pennies by giving you the Star Card, which lets you enjoy safe, cashless fueling, while of course keeping an eye on your expenses. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuels.
Now, let me tell you about the ABSA Ultimate account. It's an account you need because we all want a little more sleep before the alarm goes off, a little more time to finish that project, and a little more butter for your bread, you know. And look, getting more is always better. Now, if you're like our friend Nee is crafting a life of more with the ABSA Ultimate account, and it's not just about a banking product for you, okay, or for me. It's a chance to have more. Now, the account gives you retrenchment insurance cover of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis, hospital cashback benefits, access to seamless digital solutions, and up to 1 million Ghana cedis travel insurance cover, and over 30 other benefits on the account. You want more? Of course you do. We all do want more because more is always better. Just talk to any ABSA. Go to any ABSA branch and talk to the customer service representatives and get the ABSA Ultimate account. Your story matters, ABSA.
So Guba Awards goes to Barbados this November alongside a major trade and investment conference from the 9th to the 13th. Business leaders, investors, and innovators from Africa and the Caribbean will gather across finance, technology, healthcare, tourism, and the creative industries will engage in 9 panels, private roundtables, and visit sites, all focused on building stronger economic ties with the support of partners, including KGL Group, RNAQ, Cape May Properties, Canex, Afri-Exim Bank, and Henley and partners. This historic gathering will showcase opportunity, connectivity, and shared growth, all culminating with a prestigious Guba Awards night celebrating African excellence. To secure your place and be part of this historic event, call 0245157705 or visit gubaawards.com. Follow Guba online for updates.
All right. Of course, Kingdom Books is continuing their back-to-school promotion, and they say you can get up to 20% off all the back-to-school items. So that's pens and pencils and books and erasers and bags and everything the kids need to get back into the classroom. And they're doing it everywhere, which means all their branches: Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, Cape Coast, and online at kingdomstoreonline.com. If you want to know more, call them on 0302 764 101 or email info@kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books is where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, on the 10th and 11th of this month, multiple Grammy Award-winning jazz musician Winston Marsalis and the world's greatest jazz orchestra, the Jazz at Lincoln Center, will perform live at the Plus 233 Bar Jazz. Did I say Bar Jazz? Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. Experience 2 unforgettable nights of pure jazz excellence from New York to Accra. This is a one-in-a-generation cultural moment. Tickets are limited. Secure yours now before they sell out. Tickets are available at Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill, or you can call or WhatsApp 024-161-1822 for tickets and enquiries. It's also featuring drummer Helen Riley, percussionist Willie Brymer, and vocalist Chanel Jones. And this event is presented by the Ghana Jazz Foundation and Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill.
Yeah, I know. You just remembered banners. Is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, image, location, email, bank account number? Listen up, you might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law, and you receive the necessary training, advice, and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information you collect about people. Register your company or business, organization, or association. It's simple and online. No need to move from the comfort of your home or office. Visit dataprotection.org.gh to register, or call 0256301533 or 0308040889 for assistance. Privacy is a responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Yes, it is. All right. Now, of course, I've been telling you that if you're somebody who plans before you move, then the time to move is now, because Stanbic Bank have dropped their rates, which means you can now move there and pick yourself a personal loan, a vehicle loan, consumer finance, a solar loan, a home loan, or a credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. All right. Well, I mean, that was a fascinating conversation you had, Kojo.
Yes, with Dr. Albertina. Kojo Akoto.
Some messages were coming through.
Some messages
were very interested in some aspects of discussion.
Even before we get to the other things people are asking us to do, what Dr. Albertina said, right? How liver cancer is killing over 2,000 people every year in this country.
Madness.
How people would not continue treatment in our hospitals, but would rather go and look for help elsewhere, worsen the situation, and come and die in the hospitals. We really, really, really need to do a lot more for ourselves. And this Cancer Awareness Month, I want everybody to pay attention to the conversations. What we're also doing is that we're uploading podcasts on Spotify, on Apple Music, and all the podcast platforms, so you can listen over and over and over again. We will share the links as well, so that we fight cancer, because Charlie, we don't get money. We don't have money, and we can't spend the little we have dealing with cancers.
Absolutely. And I was encouraged by the fact that many of these diagnostic methods are affordable. And I was gratified to hear that. Okay, so what it means is that you can actually get checked without it breaking the bank, and it's much better than not checking until you're saddled with a disease that's going to cost you a fortune to hopefully survive.
And then we have to raise funds for you.
You see?
Yeah.
So no, check it. Check now. And know the status of your body, and then keep yourself safe by avoiding a lot of these things that are going to most likely worsen your chances of survival.
This is a message from Willie in Akosobo. He says, my brother's blood kept getting low. He had about 12 bottles of blood transfusion, but it took a long time for him to be diagnosed with multiple myeloma, blood cancer. That is this is at one of our big regional hospitals. Diagnosis is very stressful in Ghana. A lot of the tests is conducted and samples sent to other places for a number of weeks before results come in. This is we don't know the year this happened, but from all the conversations we are having with our consultants, we seem to have improved in the equipment and everything. So let's just check. And there are people who are asking me all sorts of things. Somebody said I wanted to ask Dr. Albertina about something. Why are we not talking about prostate cancer and all those? Listen, the Cancer Awareness Month is structured such that this week we are talking about the general issues. So yesterday was about finding out what cancers are. Today, how we do the investigations. Tomorrow, we'll talk about surviving. We'll talk about the various surgical options.
That's right. Yes.
Surgical treatment for cancer. Then we'll talk about chemotherapy and radiation on Thursday. And on Friday, we'll do our best to bring some survivors to the studio to share their experiences. Then next week, we'll talk about colorectal cancer. Then for the men who want a deeper dive into prostate cancer, we'll talk about prostate cancer next week. Then we'll tackle lung cancer. Then we'll go deeper into the liver cancer conversation. And then we'll also try to have another survivor story on next week. And then the following week, on Monday, 20th October, we talk about breast cancer. Okay, so the breast cancer, the pathology, then we get into the clinical management. And then Wednesday, we talk about cervical cancer. Then on Thursday, we talk about ovarian cancer. That's the next 2 weeks. And then we bring you some survivor stories again. And then the last week is dedicated to children, and then leukemia, and the multiple myeloma issues, and we'll bring you more survivor stories. And there's one that we have to pay attention to, the retinoblastoma. It's also very important that we pay attention to
eye cancer.
Yes. So we have all those coming. So and we'll have some of the doctors in the studio to answer your questions as well. But if you have any question now about all these things, just send them ahead to us, right? 055-1111-997. You can also tweet at us, Joy SMS. You can tag Kojo Yankson on Twitter. You can tag me. You can tag Winston. We'll throw your questions to the specialists. Then we are lucky. We have specialists and consultants, so they are the top of the game.
Absolutely.
And they are ready to answer your questions for you.
Yeah. So Cancer Awareness Month continues. Be a part of it. Well, what time is it?
It's 9:55.
It flies when you're having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Well, listen, we're so glad you joined us this morning on the Super Morning Show. It's been a great Tuesday with you. We're back tomorrow for a wonderful Wednesday. But until then, keep it locked on Joy. And, of course, Cosmopolitan Mix and all your favorite programs follow after the 10 o'clock bulletin.
And Kojo, you know, the senior high school's sustainable energy competition, the grand finale is today.
Oh, that's today.
At the Accra International Conference Center.
Nice one.
Happening at 10 a.m. It will be live on Joy News. So you'd want to watch that as well. Yeah. We'll see the smart kids creating tomorrow's solutions today.
Yeah, love it, love it. All right. Well, keep it locked on all of our platforms. Until tomorrow, my name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man.
My name is Kojo Akoto Boateng.
And Winston